Wagwan, everyone. I hope you're doing well and welcome back to another watch along. As you can see, it's Arsenal versus Wolverhampton Wanderers right here. Big up to everyone up in the chat right now. And look who we've got next to me.
Evening TTF. It's a big game. It's a big game in our family. And It's a big game in the league as well.
Guys in the chat, let us know how everything is sounding. Let us know how the audio is. If it's all going okay. Yeah, I'm just getting used to the camera being here now. Yeah, let us know if it's all okay. Do we need to move the camera at all? Let us know because we can get that sorted. Appreciate you all for coming into the chat.
You've got about 14 minutes to tell us what the setup's like before the game kicks off. So let us know as quickly as you can.
Exactly. Can you hear Edmund okay? Can you hear myself? That'll be great. Let us know, people. But big up to everyone in the place right now. Big up Wilf in the place. Paxton, I saw your comment earlier. I saw it on YouTube. It's not showing on StreamYard right now, but definitely.
Yeah, 100% on that.
Yeah, definitely agree. We all know the issues that's going on at this moment in time. It's been very much publicized for good reason. But yeah, this is a good distraction. As Matt G says there, well said, Paxton. A lot of people want to get away with what's going on in the world. Exactly. And football's always a good distraction, isn't it, Ed?
Yeah, it's the most important thing of the unimportant things, isn't it? So yeah, we're here to bring some fun tonight. Hopefully Wolves win. But yeah, just fun in the main part. That would be what we're after.
Exactly. We got in the background. I don't think she's going to make an appearance on cam. We've got T-Sheet in the background. Big up Mom for Wilf. Big up T-Sheet. Look at that. Look at that. Mama G in the place. I can see and hear both of you. Exciting. Love to see that. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for coming in. This is the first time we've done this before, isn't it, Ed?
Yeah. First time we've been this close. The last preview show we were about a yard away, but now we're like in the wall.
Yeah. Blocking up. Yo, we've seen walls not even as tight as this. But even G Staffy in the place. Hello. Grace, hope you're keeping well. Guys, so yeah, this is going to be a good one. If you haven't done so already, make sure you please do.
The yellow, Grace. This is an old gold, thank you very much, but I'll take the compliment either way.
Yeah, he's not a Norwich fan. But yeah, big up Munzie in the place. You both have stupid shirts on, he says. Well,
oh, well.
This is a big one. You should be looking forward to this game and hoping
Loving that, Grace. Thank you very much. I will. I'm sure if Wolves start to score and to do well, I'm sure he'll move out the way as a shrinking violet.
No, I don't hide. You see, unlike I can't think of a Wolves player that really hides. No. We're the ones who've really had that. Ed is the ginger stato.
I'll take that.
Big up Munzie. Look at that. Look who's in here.
Yeah,
big
up my mum. All the mums in the place.
Edmund's mum. We've got Tereak Talks mum and Tishy's mum in here. Ed, Dad, you wearing that little black number?
Only if we score, Wilf. Only if we score.
But this is a big one. Guys, we've got the starting lineup sorted for you. I kind of predicted it at the start. But this is for Arsenal. This is Arsenal starting 11. So we have Ramsdale in goal. We have Cedric at right back. So Tomiyasu is not fit. Ben White, Gabriel in at centre back. Kieran Tierney is in at left back. So that's big. I'm glad that he's in there. I know that there wasn't really much doubt in there anyway. But there is a change in the starting lineup as it's just coming again. Reading through the screen. We have Partey and Xhaka in the midfield. To be expected. They played at the Molineux. And that was their first game since both of them were suspended against Burnley. And we really did need them, and they were vital for that win. And against Brentford also. We have Saka on the right, Martinelli is on the left, and Ødegaard in behind. So no Emile Smith-Rowe, not even on the bench when I was looking.
Okay.
So yeah, that one was an interesting one there. Let me just have a look for you now. See if I'm correct. Guys in the chat, let me know. But yeah, when I was looking, there wasn't no Emile Smith-Rowe in there. And he wasn't pictured in training yesterday. I was watching the training videos and those things, and he wasn't seen at all. So if
he's not on the bench, that's a massive loss for Arsenal off the bench. No, he's not on the bench. There's a few players on that bench for Arsenal I've never heard of. I'll be honest with you as well. So
that's the small squad.
Yeah, no. The Wolves aren't much different. So yeah, I'll take that as a important point there for Arsenal's lack of depth off the bench there as well, with Emile Smith-Rowe not playing. Obviously, top scorer this year as well.
9 goals, same as Ronaldo. Munzie, United fans. But yeah, so that's what we've seen for Arsenal's, and Lacazette completes the lineup. So just to run through again, Ramsdale in goal, Cedric right back, Ben White, Gabriel in the centre-back position, Kieran Tierney at left-back, Thomas Partey and Xhaka in midfield, pairing each other up there, with Saka on the right, Ødegaard in the 10, Martinelli on the left, and Lacazette up front. Do you see same formation really? That 4-2-3-1?
Yeah. There's no real surprises there, is there?
For Arsenal,
is there?
Xhaka's been playing a lot higher in recent games. I'm sure you guys and Arsenal fans, you'll know this. Xhaka has been pressing up a lot higher, and Partey's been like very much in the number 6 role. So yeah, it's been interesting. He's taken that left inside like half space position, so it's been more of a 4-3-3. We know how Ødegaard takes that right space position there. So it's interesting to see. But for Wolves, we'll get into the Wolves one now. Ed, do you want to read that one out?
Yeah, so by the looks of it, this is the first time I've seen it, TTF, so bear with me. It looks like it's the usual back 5. Jose Sarr in goal. Probably the best 2 goalkeepers, I'd imagine, in form at the moment. The back 3, as always, Chelsea's next target, Max Kilman. As our right-sided centre-back, then we've got the Scouse Wolves legend, Connor Cody. Romain Saiss playing on the left centre-back. And then our wing-backs, I'm pleased to see Aït-Nouri's playing, and Semedo on the right wing. Then we have Neves and João Moutinho in the midfield, the 2 best midfielders I've ever seen in a yellow shirt. Grace. And then up front, slight surprise for me, I'm just reading it for the first time, we've got Hwang Hee-chan back, Podence, doing some trickery on the left wing with Raul Jimenez, our big number 9, in the middle of the front 3. It's an attacking lineup. I'm pleased to see Aït-Nouri as the left wing back. Must admit, I was a bit concerned that we might go a little bit conservative with our left wing back, maybe bring in Marcel, who's always good for a booking. If you do any bets, Marcel, even if he comes on with 5 minutes to go, we'll probably pick up a booking. But I'm pleased with that lineup. That's the lineup I'd have chosen. Maybe I wouldn't have had Hwang right in the right wing position, but can't complain with that formation. Hwang came in as a potential centre forward backup for Jimenez, but he's found himself on the wing for most of it, or as a front 2 with Jimenez at the start of the season. Looking at our bench, we've got Luke Kundal, Dendoncker, Totti Gomez. It looks like it's a full strength bench for Wolves. One of the first times this season. I think we have no injury worries, and I'm pretty sure that Arsenal's is very similar, isn't it now?
Yeah.
There's no real big injury worry. So on the bench, we've got probably our strongest bench of the season so far. So Johnny Castro Otto is back. Pedro Neto is back as well, fully fit. And on the bench, of course, we do have some of the more attacking options there as well with Trincao, Neto, and if we're desperate, Fabio Silva at the end of the game if we're stretching for a goal. So very chuffed with the bench and the starting lineup for Wolves, I must admit.
Yeah, 100%. It is a big one. And Wilf's coming in here said, should you two be sitting that close if it kicks off? To be fair, team, when he don't fancy you, Ed looks like a grappler.
No, I'm a lover, not a fighter, Wilf. You know that.
Exactly. And so is Wilf. That's what we all are. But big up everyone in the chat. If you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're enjoying the stream so far, make sure you hit that like button. And you're more than welcome to get into the comments. We have got plenty coming in right now.
Yeah, and Tishy does need to pop her head in. That is, I agree with that completely there.
And it's illness. Okay, so he's sick.
Okay.
And it's not just a C word. Guys, I'm just having a look at this, and let me see if this audio... Is that a little bit better, guys? I'm not too sure. It's gotten more directional. I'm a bit picky, innit?
Very picky, very picky. We were a couple of minutes late because we were moving the camera maybe a half a millimetre one way or that. So,
yeah. You can come a bit closer. You see, I'm even looking at this. Sorry, guys. Sorry. This is just how I am. Guys, if you're this picky, then definitely let us know. But if you're not, if you tell me I need to calm down, let me know.
There's quite a few of you in already, so make sure you get your predictions in if you haven't already. I think ours are... I think I predicted a draw. I think I might have predicted a 1-1 for this game, I think, from memory. From your preview show on Monday.
This is what I've got in the
banners. Hey, Josh. You okay, mate?
Big up, Josh. Nice to see you, my bro. And look, this is a big one. Big one right here. For your prediction, this is what you put in. Ed's prediction, Arsenal 1, Wolves 1. Mm-hmm. Talk to me how you think that's going to go and why do you think it's going to pan out that way?
I think we saw the first game. It was a very cagey affair. Mm-hmm. it could have gone either way for me, and I'm backing us to at least put a performance in like we did last time, and hopefully with a slightly stronger lineup. Jimenez a little bit, few more games under his belt as well. Hwang now coming back in as well. I think there's a goal in us which I didn't see 3 or 4 games ago, like Moss and all the other regulars will probably know that I never really back us to score because we don't really. But I actually see us maybe nicking one early, maybe is what I'm thinking, and then Arsenal doing the reverse of what we had at the Molineux Stadium. What was it, a week ago now? 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks.
2 weeks
I was
ago.
there. If you check the shorts on the channel, I just did a prediction to like the lineups and those things there. But listen to Brush there. Hashtag get popcorn gang, hit that like button right there. Appreciate that one there, Brush. Thanks for coming in, guys. Make sure this is going to be a good one. The players are coming out now and on screen. This one's on Amazon Prime, so this is a big reason why we got T-Shem in the background, helping bring up the comments right in here, so we don't have any spoilers. Ain't that right? Yeah. I need to put my phone on.
No, I've literally turned my phone off. It's behind me, so
yeah,
nothing. Because I often watch the Wolves games through my phone, which means I'm about 30, 45 seconds behind everything. So sometimes I get the goal alerts to tell me that something's happened in the game. So yeah, we are indebted to TCM here being our little producer tonight and keeping the things popping up as and when they do, so we don't miss a goal, just in case those of you that have got a different stream or different timings come through.
Exactly. Moss coming in here. This is Derby for Jacob's heart and mind. Uncle T, exactly. I've tried my best, guys. I really have. It's not working. Ed's indoctrinated him too much. But you know, hey, Moss, he's going to miss out on the fun because we got fun police over here in Wolverhampton Wanderers. You know what I mean?
Hiya, Paxton.
Big up, Paxton. Nice to see you in the chat. Thank you. Mentioned your comment earlier. Big up. Yes, definitely. We won't be talking too much on that. So yes, Paxton. And guess who's back? Back again. Casey's back. Tell a friend. Hope you're doing well, Casey. And he's gone for a 2-2 draw right in there now. So guys, I want to hear your predictions. Get them into the chat. We'll do a poll now. We'll get a poll up for you.
Yeah, so guys, all that's happening at the minute on our stream is that we've just seen the starting lineups, which we've talked you through. So for Arsenal, we've got Ramsdale as the goalkeeper, the back four, Cedric, White, Gabriel and Tierney. The holding midfielders, as the Amazon Prime stream's got it, is Partey and Xhaka. And then we've got the front four of Odegaard, Martinelli, Lacazette and Bukayo Saka, who's not just Tereak's boy. He's all of our boys. He's a lovely little boy. And we're just going through again the Wolves starting lineup here. We've got Jose Sarr. It's pretty much Wolves by numbers. If you ever watch a Wolves game, you'll know that we pretty much play 10 of the same players whenever possible. So we've got Jose Sarr, the back three of Kilman, Cody and Saiss, the wing backs of Aït-Nouri, Semedo. We've got Neves and Moutinho, the magicians in the midfield, and then we've got Podence, Jimenez, and Hwang as our front three. That could easily go to a 4-3-3, a 3-4-3. It could easily go to a 3-5-2, depending on how we play. And obviously, we've got the big thing stat at the start of the game was that these two managers have only managed 117 and 118 professional games each. Bruno Laga's got one more than Arteta, believe it or not. So these are some of the most inexperienced managers in terms of actual matches managed.
Wow. There we go, right there. And look at Matt G in here saying, what's Wolves' secret to their amazing defence? They've only conceded 18 goals. Ed, what do you think that is?
I think it's the building off the Nuno system. Nuno, very pragmatic, very, very stringent in how many players we pushed forward. And I think we do have some tenacious midfielders and defenders that are there to break up play. We break up play very early, very much along the Arteta, Pep Guardiola lines as well of intercepting attacks before they can start. And I also think a big shout out to Jose Sarr. Question marks over our signing of him, considering we had Rui Patricio. But yeah, I think that's why.
That's a massive point. Yeah, it's one of those ones. I remember a lot of managers when they transition from a very defensive side and they start again play attacking football, as the game's just kicked off.
Yeah, the players have just taken a knee and Wolves have just kicked off.
Black and yellow. Pedence is a wee man. The game's just kicked off. Wolves kicking from right to left. Arsenal winning back or high already. Go on, well played. Go on, Saka.
Something to spot there is, is A, that Arsenal might score here, and the first
Oh,
attack, they might
ref.
have a penalty as well.
Ref, surely.
Interesting. But Hwang is very much known in the Wolves community of giving the ball away like he just did there. He's very tenacious, but it'd be interesting to see that back because it looked very suspect.
Yeah, let's have a look at this one on the replay. All eyes on Atkinson already. Let's have a look right there. Lacazette, good play. Nice feet from Saka. That's a. I
don't know. We need another angle.
This one. This is probably a bit more.
Guys in the chat, you'll have to let us know if it's been checked because obviously we don't have any commentary on. But the game looks like it's carrying on, so I'm guessing there's VAR checks over.
I just from first look, it didn't look like there was enough contact. It looked. He looked like I expected. When I first saw it, I thought he went through the man first. Guys in the chat, let me know your thoughts. G Staffy says, I think Terence is going to be fuming tonight and Wolves are going to win.
I'll take that, Grace. I'll take that.
Not with this start. But who do you think the win? And guys in the chat want to know your thoughts also. Who's the win suit more? I know it's massive for both teams in terms of their ambitions. Is it for Arsenal? Do Wolves need to win their game more? For me, I'd probably say it's Arsenal in terms of intent. At home, we need to win our home games like this. We won away, and that was big. I would have taken a point going into the game away from home, but that only given if we go and win our ground here.
So it looks as though Semedo is being given a hard time already by Martinelli, and what's just happened at the minute is Jimenez, for some reason, is lying on the ball. I think Wolves have managed to get the release valve opened, and they've broken up the play.
We're 2 minutes in, people. That was Ed's prediction there. My prediction, I said it was going to be 2-0. Lacazette and Saka goals, but another foul on Jimenez there. Winning the ball. He's done that twice now, Jimenez, winning the ball under press. You've got to be careful of that. So, Jimenez, with the way he presses, hard-working, very similar to Lacazette in that mould. He'll drop deep a lot of the time. How many goals has Jimenez scored this season?
5, I think, off the top of my head. I don't know.
Not many for both.
I don't know. No, it's not many. His role a little bit this year has changed into more of a holding player. That player that burst onto the scene with Jota in a front two is a very different Jimenez right now. As of course, there's still a lot of rustiness for him to get over the fact of what happened here. All those months ago now with the David Luiz, so the sickening injury. Jimenez looks like he's playing a man possessed. I'm not too sure that was a foul, but it's been given. There's been a lot of bitty play in the last minute, guys. You've not really missed very much. We haven't got out of 10 yards either side of the halfway line, to be honest.
But do you know what? Just thinking about this, Ed, in this one, it's going to be an interesting battle in the midfield between good ball over the top there. Yeah. Hold on. Lacazette
on the right-hand side of the penalty box.
Tries to get
in. Wolves have managed to clear Moutinho now up to Hwang, who's played it to Neves and Moutinho. And Wolves have possession of the ball again. Now they're going backwards.
I've got a question for you, Ed. I've got a question for you here. Mm-hmm. Big up Paxton, by the way, and Casey. 5 to 6 weeks. That's what he said for his consultation. Paxton, I hope that hamstring gets better soon, as the ball's been played now. But big up Casey also, 5 months in. We love to see that.
Semedo breaking through here. Cut back onto his his right foot. He's dancing around and he's won I
think Tierney's been had a hand in the where.
Yeah.
Manscaped.
Tierney's checking his Manscaped right now. He either got a ball or a hand where balls and hands should never go on the football pitch. Podence there was breaking through from quite a basic long ball, to be honest, and Tierney out of position maybe.
It's because we put high press. That's what happens when you press up high. I think you've done well to find it through there to make sure you get through the press. But
I think just on that point, Moss, I think it's a couple of games too early for Neto to be starting, but I'd love for him to start.
His boot. He caught him with the boot, even worse.
Oh, it was a boot to the nether regions there for Tierney. Now I think it's IJ. Okay, buddy.
Love to see that, man. Guys, we've got plenty of comments coming in. Apologies if we. I'm trying to not keep my eyes on them into ends of the comment section because I don't know, I might get ruined. No spoilers. Sorry, T, but I'll be supporting Wolves.
Well, Wolves had the ball in the back of the net, but I think it's offside. It looked offside. I didn't get up and get excited.
Yeah, offside.
Yeah,
but
so he didn't look like he was contesting. So
Casey says, Eds, that's a great back three. United should look at that. Ed, basically, let me say this before Ed says anything. Oh,
it was he is offside, but it's leaning. I'm guessing it's being checked.
But basically, Ed said before the stream, he went, "All right, I don't want to see too many people saying, can we nick your players? Can we have this? Can we have that?" But Casey's already on the scouting mission. Up to what's that interesting stat there? 44%, 0.6
of the win probability. So the Opta stats is saying that
whatever that. But I've seen them before for the Amazon Prime ones. Hold on, they're still looking at
It's a very, very long check at the moment. So guys, if there is a goal or VAR has called off and you're ahead of us,
we're there.
But he looked offside to me, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What are they looking at?
I don't know, but this is why I can't stand VAR. Even
he's
if
offside.
We score,
surely
he looks offside to me. But VAR, this is what it does.
Tell me what could possibly keep him on.
That's Kilman you were looking at there. Sacy's next to Gabriel.
Oh, see, yeah. Actually, that he looks on.
It's close.
He looks on.
It's very close, but this is too forensic.
He's off.
Oh, it's his leaning elbow armpit again. This is why VAR is.
He's if he's offside, he's offside.
No, he was definitely offside, but that's no one enjoys watching rulers.
Like I said, refs hate us. Well, they didn't in the end, Moss.
No, Moss. They gave it offside because it was offside.
I think he's on about the Martinelli incident.
That wasn't a foul either. Oh, the Martin.
You just said he weren't a foul.
Let's not get started on that. If you get caught speeding twice in the same drive that you're taking up the M6, you've been caught speeding twice. It's exactly the same.
Steve was at the game. He said that. He mentioned that. But Casey's gone. If Wolves signed Alex Tellers, Donny van der Beek, Jesse Lingard, Eric Bailly, there'd be a serious proposition for any chat.
Would we? Would we? Or we just taken all of your dead weight that you don't want? I don't want that, Casey.
They were in the Europa League. All of them were last season, and Wolves have been there of late. So I don't know. The ref is as old as Hodgson, he says. Played from Xhaka, won back by Kilman, though.
So Wolves are looking to break here with Pedence. Pedence looks like he's actually playing on the right and Hwang on the left. Aït-Nouri's through. Poor ball, making Aït-Nouri check his run. Saka and Ødegaard have pushed Wolves back to the halfway line, and Arsenal have managed to reset the ball there with Neves in the midfield.
If you're thinking about it now, the transition play from both sides are quick. If you look at the defensive record from both sides, the defense is solid, isn't it? Like, you've not conceded many goals. You've got the second best in the league. We've got one of the best. I'm not too sure where we are in terms of the stats, but Moss is going, from an Arsenal fan's perspective, we're passing around nice. Wolves will hack and get no yellows.
Moss, who's upset you, man?
It's Harry. Harry's upset Moss. That's what it is. But we're 8 minutes in, 20 seconds. Guys, if you're enjoying it, smash that like button. If you're new, subscribe. We do a lot of these watch-alongs. This is the first time I'm doing a in-person watch-along with Ed.
That didn't look like a foul. I think Arsenal have just been harshly done to them by the looks of it.
Yeah, Ødegaard is protesting. Let's have a look at this one.
Moutinho doing what he's been doing for the last 15 years, getting a foul when I don't think there was one.
No, it's not a foul. Do you know what? This is the problem with the Premier League, though. When we saw the game against Leeds versus Man United, if you guys can remember that, they were letting everything go. And the referee was letting like 50-50s play on. And then if it's a foul and then you prosper from it, then VAR can pull it back, surely. Sure.
Hwang's in here and he scored! A poor back pass from Gabriel. I think using his right foot. Hwang snipped in there in front of Ramsdale. And I'm pretty sure this won't be ruled offside, but they're all looking a little bit suspect, but I'm not too sure yet. I think it might be 1-0 to the mighty Wolves, and we've done absolutely nothing to deserve that. If that is what's happened, Hwang nipped in there being the striker that I said he might be. Popping up. They're just obviously double-checking, but I don't think anything's going to be offside in terms of the fact that it was Jimenez was on, and then Gabriel has this ball since then, and it's an absolute... So Gabriel passing it back with his left foot. Ramsdale a little bit stuck in the mud, and Hwang just knocks it round him and pops it into the net. It's 1-0 to Wolverhampton Wanderers. And I'm having to keep my emotions in check because our little boy is upstairs and pretending to sleep when he wishes he was watching it with us.
But the thing is that's what happens when you play a blind pass without looking.
Yep.
Gabriel knows it. It's stupid. And do you know, in a game like this,
Paxton, I don't want Maguire. No, I'm having no more Neves chat.
But do you know, in a game like this, you cannot be giving goals away against this Wolves side like this. It's ridiculous because when you're thinking about it, they don't concede many goals. And this is perfectly set up for them on the counter-attack. You've got the likes of Hwang, you've got Pedence, you've got Jimenez, who's very good at the hold-up play, the midfield that can spray it.
Vibes, I don't want him either. We're more balanced without him, Vibes. He can stay there.
Oh, man, you can't be conceding goals like that, man. Surely not. If it's a moment of brilliance, fair enough. No. It's not. Why is Martin Atkinson? Get up, man. Oh, for goodness sakes. He'll get. See, he's up, man.
This is very similar to maybe what Arsenal were doing for most of the game at the Molineux here, where we've broken up play. Hwang's not really injured. Martin Atkinson told him to get up. Lacazette, they're definitely not swearing in French at the referee. And Hwang, of course, is absolutely fine. And we've managed to then reset and keep things going. So, guys, it's 1-0. There's a lot of comments that we're going to get through. Don't you worry. Hopefully we're not too far ahead or behind of other people.
I think we're probably all right, actually thinking about it. Yes, we're 56 and that's 11 minutes. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I think we're actually perfect, to be honest, given the fact that we're streaming it. But United fans rooting for Wolves right now, of course. But this is currently, as it stands, Wolves are above Arsenal in the table.
Yeah, a win for Wolves here just tightens everything up in that midfield, in that middle of the pack there. So, Ait-Nouri here is running down the left wing. Hwang is definitely playing on the left, which I thought he might do, with Podence on the right. So that's slightly different to the lineup that we saw.
It's a good transition in defence from Arsenal. This is the thing, though. Like, I think both sides recover. I've mentioned it earlier on. They don't really get as susceptible. Why is Pedence in so much space here, though? Look at the time and space Jimenez. For Pedence there. In that middle of the park, Pedence is picking up too much room. Honestly.
Guys, that is a very, very poor finish from a world-class finisher.
Well, I wouldn't say world-class, but yeah, very good finish. He looks too much space. Yeah. Too much space. Oh.
That's a very, very... Well, that probably proves that he's not a world-class finisher. That is miles away from the target. That's me on five-a-side goals, that is, when I'm getting a nosebleed from being too far up the pitch.
But how is Pedence picking up the ball in that half space? But come on, Martin.
Hey, Mace, you okay?
Big up, Macy.
Who are you supporting in this game?
Of course, Man United. They're going to be supporting Wolves. Come on. On.
I think something for Arsenal fans to think about is, as well as that, Hwang has already given the ball away twice in this game, and that is something that he has been lambasted a little bit for at the Molineux. He can be very lax with the ball, especially when tracking back. So we're still very early in this game, so neither team can relax where we are right now.
What? Yeah, but it is Wolves. Oh, yeah, okay. But it's Wolves. I thought you're saying
okay,
Wolves.
Okay, chill.
Yeah, but is Wolves a bigger threat for top four over Arsenal? I don't really think so. I agree. And Ed, do you do?
No, I don't. I think you've got to look at the status of the clubs as well, and the fact that there is a reason that all of Wolves' good players are being looked at to being poached, and here's one of them right now, Max Kilman, going on a bit of a mazy run. Offside. Definitely passed it to Pedence, who's offside.
But Ferbs, if Arsenal lose today, still finishing in top four, you can do, because nobody has taken that spot with any by the scruff of the neck. We don't. You don't have to be amazing to finish fourth.
No, you don't. And I think with no disrespect, I think Arsene Wenger showed that in the latter years when he was always getting he was dragging a team with not enough good players to fourth through good coaching and good organisation. So no, and I think you've also got the issue of West Ham, Ramsdale, not looking very comfortable right now. You might need a big bag of chips.
But this is what Partey needs to do, man. Get a lot tighter in there, in the middle. Look how deep Lacazette is. He's next to Partey here. But guys, man, I'm not liking this. We started off very well. I'm getting Liverpool vibes at the moment in terms of how we started. We started off quick in the opening, like minute or two. But then we're just looking tepid in the middle. Good ball into Saka now.
We'll get to that point, Gino, in a second. Lacazette has...
Corner, though.
Yeah, he was just about hounded out. He got through.
Well
he got
defended.
through. I think Wolves did just enough. I think there was a comment just from Chino, I think, saying, is Jimenez finished, or saying he was finished. I don't know if he is. He's coming back from an absolutely horrific, life-threatening injury. He's still very much getting used to the headband as well. He's been taking it off recently at the end of matches, even though the medical team have been telling him not to. It's a good save, actually, from Jose Sarr. That's on target from Lacazette.
I'm on 15, 38, 39, 40, 40 verbs. Big up everyone, man, in the chat. Keep getting your comments in. We're loving it. Oh, what's been given a goal kick?
Goal kick.
What?
Like it definitely wasn't a goal kick.
What? Oh, the referee's on it. Moss, I'm with you now.
Jimenez, they're trying to buy another foul. Ball there with Cedric now in the back. Arsenal resetting.
Look at this. I can't be saying none of that.
Jay, I've tried.
Couldn't work.
Yeah. Tereak was 8 years old when I first met him, and I tried from there, and he's now the ripe old age of 23, and he's not interested.
Well, one back, Cedric.
Yeah,
that's
a very good foul. A very good foul, I was going to say. Very good tackle from Cedric.
Good
there.
feet, Partey in the middle. Gets out right to Erdegaard. Come on, Saka. Bit quicker. See you later, Hwang. See you later. Go on, Bukayo.
Erdegaard might need to use his right foot.
Oh, but that's better. Better from Arsenal. Come on.
Much, much better. Arsenal, to be honest, have been a much better team for most of the game. I think it's only really been one mistake. No, you've had more of the ball, more control in the area, better territory.
Apart from the goal, you've had the best chance.
Yeah.
That's what football's about. You expect that, though, at home for Arsenal? It's just about limiting your chances. And if we can move the ball forward and get it quickly like that, nice feet from Partey.
How about that question there from Paxton? Laka or Jimenez? As they are now, I think both in their prime, you'd definitely take Jimenez. Personally, I would. I rate Lacazette and always have. Yeah. He's definitely very good at...
good block from Sace.
He's very good with the young kids as well. I know that's the cliche, but they say that, don't they? That he's really good with the kids as well. Matt G, Laka needs to step up tonight. I think he needs to.
I mean, my prediction's out the window. I said 2-0. Eds is still on with a 1-1, but I wouldn't be happy with a 1-1. Poor though. It's poor.
So, Jay, you're going to the mighty Golden Palace. If you're sitting in the Steve Ball stand, bring a saw to cut off the bottom of your legs because it's the tightest stand. And if you're over about 5'2", which most people are, it's a very, very tight squeeze in there if that's where you sit. And if you're in the North Bank, be prepared to get wined and dined as best as Wolverhampton can, because that's a very fancy stand compared to the rest of it. I think
you probably would be going with the Palace fans. But you know what?
We put them in two different places, depending on how many they sell.
What is it? The FA Cup?
No, we're out of the FA Cup.
Oh yeah, and then now it'll be in the Steve Ball. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's where they just all sit now in the Steve Ball. What was I going to say? Yeah, bring a hat or a hood because you've got Wolves fans above you. And if you can get Larry there, that's all I'll say.
It's a yes from me vibes.
Sorry, the answer is crucial to how we'll view you going forward. Pineapple and a pizza, yes or no? Yes. I'm happy with a pineapple and a pizza. Come on. Well, you saying yes to a pineapple?
Yeah. If your taste buds are too dead to take the sweetness with the saltiness of the cheese, then that's on you lot.
I mean, you have a tomato as a base, and isn't a tomato a fruit?
It's definitely a fruit, and it's definitely sweet. It works in the right context. If you're going to chuck on a whole pineapple, then obviously no. But I live in a house with a Jamaican wife. We have pineapple on every pizza that we buy.
It is teeny
and seafood.
Yeah, that's true. Tish loves seafood, anchovies. Blech. Laka a Leon Baller, but come on, he's truly finished now. I think I don't know about finished. Like he was never a world class player.
Defined finished. I think.
Yeah, he's not. Arsenal play much better with Lacazette. He's not a goal scorer. He hasn't been that really at Arsenal. Like he averages about 10, 15 goals. He's probably not going to get that this season.
Martinelli's got the ball on the wide of the penalty area, bro.
I've just done something. I knew it was going to happen. Vibes. It is a controversial one. Pineapple and a pizza and a chat.
All right, then we hate it. Sub back and tell a friend that we hate pineapple if it helps.
Steve Ball stand. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, with the away fans, bring a hood.
Yeah.
Great to hear. Oh man, we hear him one right here. But here's Erdegaard. Good ball. Here's Laka. The ball was too slow.
The ball was too slow, and Laka was a little bit too slow to do something
React.
with it.
Yeah, he should have got it under control.
Guys, Lacazette just had the potential chance of a shot from about 10, 12 yards out on the swivel, but the ball was very slow. Ben White's just given the ball away, but Partey's won it back.
Xhaka that's too heavy. That's not a hard pass to play. That's a lot simpler than you think.
No, I'd be frustrated. I'd be frustrated with that.
What is that? No pressure.
If you can't guess who we're talking about, it's Xhaka. Grace, Wolves have scored. Let's say that again. Wolves have scored. And it was, there's a dwarf in the stands. And it was Hwang.
Sorry, it was in the 10th minute. Thanks for bringing that up, actually. Look at that, Ferbs. Big up my brother. Pineapple. Big up to Big up Wow Factor. Nice to see you in the chat. Big up everyone. I had Jamaican pizza the other week.
How about talk to me, Moss, about mango on a pizza? Saka's through here with a one-on-one.
Touch was dead.
Very, very bad. Very, very bad touch. Saka took it away from his favoured left foot and gave enough time for Connor Cody to come back and clear. We are Saka potentially offside, but I don't know.
Kilman looked like he was playing him on there.
But Saka's touch was pretty awful. If you know Saka at all, going to his right is never his favourite. And he's limping after that, but I think it's one of those embarrassed limps when you've messed up on a football pitch and you just want to pretend that you've got a little tweak.
We've got a corner here in swinger from the right for Erdegaard. That's where we scored our first goal against Wolves. Our only goal
out by Neves. Martinelli hooking the ball back wildly. Goal kick. Young Wilson would be amazing for Arsenal. I think Wilson with legs that don't break I think would be good for Arsenal right now, to be honest, Josh.
A young Callum Wilson. Oh, yeah, but I don't know. I don't think he would be much better than Lacazette.
So here's a question for you, T, and the rest of the Gooners in the chat. So what centre-forward or what type of centre-forward? Let's not talk about Jonathan David. We know, Moss, that you're a big fan. But what kind of centre-forward would Arsenal need? Because it looks like Laka's off, right? What kind of centre forward do you need, or what forward do you need?
Let me tell you something. In the Athletic today, apparently it's broken through that Laka's contract talks will be held until the summer.
Okay.
But Leon are very interested in signing Laka.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just about his decision there. And if Arsenal can meet his demands, I'd still keep Laka for another year, but we still definitely need another striker. Yeah.
For what it's worth, I would also keep Lacazette. I don't think he's finished, like Paxton said earlier.
Nah, he's not finished. Like he's a striker that facilitates play a lot, and we have got goal scorers in and around. Yeah, he's a high foot. Doesn't really catch him, but puts it there.
So it's a foul.
So really, I want to strike. To be honest, I want to strike with aerial ability. This is why when I look at Alexander Isak with the height, he's 6'3". 4?
Is he that tall?
Yeah, he's massive. He's very mobile. He can do it all as well in that sense. But that's just a hopeful ball into the hands.
Yeah, Arsenal in the last couple of minutes have had some half-decent chances to do something. Both balls have been looked into the box with not a lot of...
That does look a bit too much. Mango, bit too much with pineapple.
It sounds
very sweet pizza.
Very, very strong flavour mango as well.
Yeah, on a pizza. Mango and cheese. I know pineapple and cheese.
I didn't say you couldn't say Jonathan David, so fair enough, man.
Exactly.
No, that's fine. Jonathan David, I think he sounds like a very good prospect. The right age profile for a team like Arsenal with the right... is there a chance maybe? I know these things don't really happen, but it's one of those... Do you think you could give Lacazette on the way back as some kind of sweetener deal?
Yeah. You need speed to play with our lads. And that's what Isak does. Isak covers those areas in terms of speed, mobility. He can score goals. I think he's probably more handball, surely. A little handball to me, but Nevers. But yeah, he does have that. You're not having Wilson. It's all right. Don't want him anyway. Josh, I like him when fit, but that's a big if. When fit, I'm all right. I'll pass.
What's the thoughts on Martinelli as a centre forward? Is that an option?
That's what's been touted around Arsenal. But
okay.
They mainly because I don't think it would quite work, because when you're a centre forward, where you play with your back to play a lot, and Martinelli's best at facing forward and driving, dribbling at players. And yeah, playing with your back to play, you negate all of his qualities, in my opinion. And it's better to make the runs in from the left.
So yeah, Paxton, just before he touches on that question from Niall, I think
Big up Niall.
One or the other is what they need, isn't it? They need well, if you could get one of both, then brilliant. But yeah, you've got to decide, I guess, whether you want a focal point for this Arsenal attack with Saka and Martinelli and Ødegaard, someone to hold the ball up and to be the fulcrum, or do you need an out-and-out goal scorer?
Yeah, exactly.
And I think Niall then had a question as well.
Big up Niall once again. Thoughts?
Nothing going on in the game, so T, take this one away.
Thoughts on the game so far? For me, started off well when we had the opportunity, shout for a penalty. I need to see really properly at half time before I can give a conclusive answer. But then there was a period where Wolves, when they scored, we made that mistake. But even before that, Podence was gaining a lot of space. And then after the goal, he played a ball in through to Jimenez. And I was getting scared then because Jimenez, that's the best opportunity of the game. But Cody and Lacazette getting a telling off from Atkinson here.
I think it's for the obvious time wasting too.
Once again,
to be honest.
But yeah, this is it. We've been better since then. We've created a couple of chances. Need to have a better first touch. Better. That final pass has just been lacking a little bit, Niall. But yeah, I'm still feeling slightly. I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed now. Better how relaxed you can be when you're 1-0 down.
It's a very early goal to concede, which often means that there's a lot more of the game, and if an away team scores early, they do what Wolves are doing right now, which is sitting back an awful lot and hoping to get things on the break. And
this was your tactic, though.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's what you do against a similar team in a similar area.
I'd also like DCL. Do you see? I mean, whoever we sign, I'm not going to be mad at. I'm not one of those fans, that gets like, oh yeah, well, I'm not happy with that. Do you know, like with the whole Ramsdale situation, and when we signed him and everyone was mad. That's not me, but here's Saka, Laka, good turn, Matinho, clever, but the referee. Again.
That's the third time now that there's been quite a simple through ball played through. It's a very, very, very poor. That's one of the worst passes. That one of the night so far. That was a simple 3-yard through ball.
That final ball lacking. Come on.
Wolves are going long to the 5'4" Podence here, so I think that's proving also that we are definitely sitting back a minute at the moment. Ødegaard with the ball through to Saka, but again slightly overhit. But that was a good
idea.
Right idea, wrong trajectory of the through.
When it's that type of pass there, I can not get frustrated because they're difficult passes to make. But and if it works out, it's good that you're having your eyes in the players and understanding. But when it's a simple ball that's played on the ground, no pressure, you should be doing a lot better there. But Ødegaard gets out right to Cedric.
So vibes just on that. Yeah, Pedro Neto is on the bench.
Saul flaps at it. Tierney, Laka. He's asking for handball, but it's not really.
No, it was definitely off Kilman's shin. That was a very good block.
How have these blocks done for you, though, Ed?
This is what Wolves do. We put our bodies on the line. We're very much
Is Neto on the bench?
Neto is on the bench. Yeah, he played about 10 minutes of the game against who did we beat the other day? Leicester. Leicester 2-1.
Lucky.
You make your own luck. So he is close to returning. We've signed Hwang permanently in January as well. So our front 3/4 is a very strong front 3 or 4, I would say, as well. Now, Pedro Neto, he's my tip for the best player outside the top 6, although Rafinha could easily be in that and maybe even better. Pedro Neto, of course, only 21 as well, so very, very young still. He is back. He's back in full training and he's back on the bench.
It's better from Arsenal. We're pressing high, looking to get there.
Wilf, every team needs an Ian Wright, no matter what era.
What about Thierry Henry?
If we're just going to talk about Arsenal legends, well, what about Dennis Bergkamp? What about Rocky Rocastle?
I love mango, but I don't know on a pizza. Yeah.
No, Ferbs, I'm with you there.
That's the first I've even heard of it. But
that's some Canadian magician work, that is, I think, mango on a pizza.
But jerk chicken. I don't. Do you see, I'm not a big fan of chicken on a pizza either, because with chicken, like on a pizza, I feel like it doesn't have enough, like a strong enough flavour. Do you know what I mean? With
Mhm.
chicken,
I don't know. I guess jerk chicken, you can't argue that doesn't have flavour. It depends how.
But it depends on the jerk chicken, though, because not every jerk chicken is
No.
one. Like for one, jerk chicken you can only really have the best jerk chicken is grilled.
Yeah, it's off the barbecue, right?
Yeah. Oven jerk chicken, it can still be made nice, but it's not the same.
I do a mean jerk chicken in the barbecue. I do.
Yes, he does. He does. It's good on the cue, you know. He is. ESR to sit centre forward. Once again, similar to with Martinelli, it's back to play, and then you're in a tighter, more congested area of the pitch. It takes a different player profile.
It's
really.
not a foul. Wolves very, very lucky there to get away with.
Oh, come away. Come off it.
So the stat that just popped up on the screen there was that Arsenal have had 5 shots all off target. Wolves have had 2 shots with only one on target.
And what being the goal?
Yes.
Give Lil Pepe, we can take Jonathan David. Barca scored against Napoli. Look at that flapping at the ball from Sarr there.
Who scored Paxton? Let us know.
Oh, he's fortunate, man. He's fortunate.
Was it going towards goal though? That was an interesting we just saw a replay of the Lacazette chance that banged off Kilman's knee. Hwang here trying to get through. Ramsdale very quick off his line.
I do wonder if we should go for someone like DCL, a bit older, Prem experience. I'd be a little concerned about our young attackers being young. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, but I just don't know if Dominic Calvert-Lewin has the all-round ability to play in a side like Arsenal, where we come up against low blocks a lot of the time. You'll have the aerial threat from crosses, but I feel like he's got a bit more one-dimensional. Do you think? What do you think on DCL?
I think he's a better footballer than maybe that little précis that you just gave him about. What my main concern with DCL would be his injury record and his ability as Lacazette takes a shot on with his left foot.
It's better though.
First shot on target there for Arsenal from about 25 yards at Lacazette's left foot. From a Wolves point of view, I'd take that all day. Very good turn from Laka, turned away from Neves like he wasn't there. Cody stepped off, but a very comfortable save for Jose Sarr.
It's that defence, man. This is why I'm a bit more nervous about conceding that early.
Wolves are giving the ball away far too easily. Saka in the box now.
We're not
Lacazette
taking anything
with an absolutely Saka there with a lazy pass. If I'm allowed to say something against Saka, I know it's sacrilegious, but sacrilegious. But
big up Paxton.
Yeah, thanks Paxton, Jordi Alba.
I don't know.
It's not a great pass, that T. It's not a great
pass to Saka really either. He should get it down. That's what you should do.
Learn from the best, Moss.
Big up Hamza saying, is Willock good? Willock, not Arsenal level. He's not. I think he's Premier League level. But yeah, mid to lower table. Needs to get a goal before the end of the half.
I see. I think was it Hamza? I see Willock being one of those players that gets replaced by Newcastle as the seasons roll on. He seems to be the kind of player that, for me, that would be sort of the player that's always picked up by the team that's just come up.
That's what Gabriel should have done earlier. But Wow Factor says the Prem just got more exciting if Wolves win. They can go fourth.
Let's keep it calm.
Played 25 as Man United has played 26. So have West Ham and Arsenal 24. But our Wolves have West Ham next.
Okay.
Man City in April. I was talking to someone at work, actually, who's also a Wolves fan, and he said, we have to win at the Emirates. I'm like, well, what's this? Like, hang on. Like, that's a task in itself to win at the Emirates. But that's
was he younger than me by any chance?
Yeah, a little bit. Not too much, though.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
If you're anything
season ticket holder,
if you're anything like me and you've grown up watching Wolves, they often let you down.
2-0.
2-0.
Love that.
18 people in the chat, guys. Thank you. Let us know if you're enjoying this watch along and smash that like button if you haven't already.
Oh, I won. Come on.
Arsenal
once
again,
winning it high. Martinelli does well. Laka.
It's I don't know how close that was in the end, but Lacazette on the left of the penalty area. Crossed the ball in. Lacazette Martinelli was sort of a snapshot.
Can you talk
very
about
good
this
pressing?
Can you talk about this? How many times you've been giving the ball away? Is that more to do to Arsenal's press, or is it you're looking at it from Wolves?
I think Moutinho's been sloppy on the ball, considering
It's not far. It's not
No,
far.
it's not as far as I thought. I thought it was going. Martinelli there, getting the trying to get the Emirates off their feet. Yeah, we are giving the ball away. It is a concern I have with players like Pedence and Hwang up front. They're not necessarily known for holding onto the ball as Ramsdale passes the ball straight out.
I like pineapple on a pizza, Wilf. This might cause a timeout, but I've never had jerk chicken.
You're missing out. You're missing out vibes.
You've never jerk chicken? Nah, come on. Jerk chicken is nice.
You got to have to do it properly though. Don't get it from a shop before you've tried it properly, because you might either think it's dead, or
what do you mean? Like, don't get it from a shop?
I mean, like, don't get it from get it from I'm saying, don't get a Jamie Oliver's jerk rice.
Oh,
is what I'm
okay.
saying.
Oh, so
make sure it's a legitimate place that you're getting it from.
Oh, I get you now. How about we go for that Neto kid who plays the Wolves? Matt, he's trying to do. He's on a wind up.
How much you offering?
Yeah, Lacazette. He's saying am I saying Lacaz's better than Jimenez? Or is it better from Laka? Sorry, that was earlier on. That question was.
There's a lot of giving the ball away from Wolves here. The press from Arsenal is very, very good. Wolves are trying to play through it and play over it, but Arsenal have definitely been in the ascendancy, despite the fact that the scoreline is still 1-0 to Wolves.
Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Michael. Tell me about it. We need to do this. We are looking better. I'm going to be positive in this way. We have looked better when we are going forward, in and out of possession as well. Wolves, the past 10 minutes have done nothing.
I would say the past 20 minutes we've done nothing really.
But yeah, Wolves had that little moment, where for the goal, the mistake from Gabriel, and then straight after that, we had the chance for Jimenez. Coley's getting too tight there. Lacaz's in the box, but he's got his back to goal. Good to the edge. Partey, don't shoot. He can't.
Again, from a Wolves point of view, you would argue that is the best case scenario there. Lacazette held up by Cody, passes the ball back, and Partey has a lot of time, and it's high wide and anything but handsome really from Thomas Partey. Lacazette with very good hold up play again. I think Moss, you point there about better from Lacazette, definitely.
You look at Fleurs, man. He's a Wolves man today. Look at this. Let's get to half-time with this 1-0 lead intact.
That's the next step, isn't it? And then from there, you do the incremental every 10 minutes. Can you get it to this? Can you get it to that? Yeah. Wolves, we are inviting pressure on that.
You can't. You're not handling the press. Honestly, we need to take advantage of this. Oh, won it back from Wolves. Saka, good foul, yellow card. Yeah.
Thomas Partey, it
weren't his fault. The ball
was it Partey or Saka?
Nah, Saka.
Sorry, there's a little bit of Kieran Gibbs and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain from me there. I saw the hair and went for one of the two players. I couldn't see the numbers.
Look at McCallum.
What's happened? Paxton Rangers? Is
10? Tavernier, 1-0.
As someone who watches Rangers, is Tavernier, if I'm even saying that right, he's the right back, right? He's English. I guess we don't need any more right backs for England. But how good actually is he? Is he good in the Scottish Premier League, or is he good enough to maybe play in the Premier League?
He's doing it in Europe, so you can probably say Premier League actually.
Yeah,
he's an all right fullback. Former that's a lad himself. Built Josh. Sacrilegious. Oh man.
Sorry, by the way, just
he skinned him there, but he's no one.
Exactly. The ball's gone out. The ball's gone out for a goal kick, I think.
I got scared a little bit.
Moutinho has just scored Thomas Partey in central midfield. There, he's flicked the ball over him, given the ball, sprayed it out to Semedo via Neves.
Look at that.
Kieran Tierney looks like he's treading water there as Semedo blasts past him, but
this is
slightly heavy touch to go around him.
This is where I was having this debate in the group chat yesterday. Was it in the group chat or was it on a stream? I think it was in a group chat. Yeah. So I said Wolves have a better midfield. No, this was on Twitter space actually. I said Wolves have a better midfield than Arsenal. People were telling me nah. I was like,
really?
I'm like, so you're telling me? Yeah. I'm gonna say, sorry, Arsenal fans. Moutinho and Neves is not. You're telling me Moutinho and Neves aren't better than Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey? Like Partey.
I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised people are arguing that it's not.
And it was not.
Dead
it
obvious.
Was not Arsenal fans. Like they were. Like I'm being real. I look. They're not worlds apart. Like right now, currently. But the Moutinho Neves balance they're like it works well. If we had a Neves in there or a Moutinho next to Partey, then I'd be happy.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, like, Xhaka's not awful, but we know that he has a.
This has been a resurgent season for Moutinho as well. There was a lot of people last year that said that his legs are gone, that he wasn't able to play in the two. And this season under Bruno Lage, I think we've seen that A, his legs are definitely not gone, and B, class is permanent. I think there was a lot of issues last season with the Nuno debacle that it turned into, unfortunately, as Saka gets into the box. Semedo takes the ball off him. Saka, for me, the only real criticism I have of him is he needs to be able to go right. Yeah. There's been 2 or 3 times in this game when he's gone right and he looks very, very weak on that side. The ability to go right will be, I think, maybe the definition of whether he's going to be top class that he is now, or can he become world class?
Poor for Martinelli. But yeah, Matt G, I agree. Then I do agree with you on that. And is the game on TV?
It's on Amazon Prime, Niall, if you've got Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime here in the UK. Not sure where it is if you're outside the UK, but I know you're in the UK. Casey up in here saying Tereak. I know he's probably going to come on the wind up now. Ah, man. Well played. See, like, this is why it's so frustrating, because without the goal, we've actually played well.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually played well. And this is...
The goal came from a pseudo press, really, from Wolves as well. It was just a no-look pass from Gabriel across your own box, essentially, which, if you teach under-10s football, you tell them not to do that. It was very... It's only a mistake. That's the only difference between the scorelines right now. Yeah. Arsenal have had... I don't know the stats, but I would guess at least 60% of the ball, if not more. Wolves are sitting deep. We are back in shape constantly. We're defending very well. But Arsenal are knocking on the door.
Look at Laka now out in his left position.
He's switched for Martinelli, I think.
No foul. Martinelli's asking for a free
Martinelli
kick.
needs to stop appealing for everything all the time. He goes down. I think if he stood up there, he wouldn't have lost the ball quite so quickly.
Don't say the same about Raul, innit?
Yeah. But
we're
away from home.
Look how high Xhaka's pressing. Hey, there was no excuses for Arsenal being away from home. Well, won back by Cedric once again. Still fine, Cedric. No one's in the box. Who's that to?
Hoping for a Kilman mistake, I think. There's absolutely no pressure here from Wolves to get the ball out and get the ball away.
God.
I can see Arsenal scoring before half-time here, I'll be honest. 3 or 4 minutes left, and I can only see an Arsenal goal if the pressure continues at the minute.
Big up Matt, man. He says we've had 9 attempts and only 1 on target.
And was that the Lacazette long ranger, I'm guessing, with his left foot, right?
Yeah.
Martinelli, he's about half a yard away from getting that perfectly over Jose Sarr there.
You know, it's well defended from Kilman in the end. He's a quality centre-back. England... I think it wasn't Gareth Southgate the Wolves Leicester game. He was. I saw him.
It was either Southgate.
Steve Holland.
It was Southgate or his assistant. One of them was there.
It was Steve Holland.
Yeah, without trying to get too political, the other 2 countries that Max Kilman can play for are in very different situations right now.
Came over to show some love. Big up Nate in the play. Shout out to the man, T and Ed. Big up to yourself, Nate. Thanks for coming in, showing love, and thank you to all of you guys for coming in. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't done so, and
subscribe if you know.
I keep banging on about it because it means a lot, people. Even just dropping that like, honestly, it does a lot for the stream. We want to get more people like-minded into the community because when we're doing the watch-alongs here, it's not just me and Ed.
No.
You know what I mean? This is what we were doing from time back when we were just watching football, but it's also getting you guys involved, hearing your thoughts, any topics of debate. Vibes came here, asked about pizza on a pineapple on a pizza, and then we ended up talking about mango on a pizza.
We did.
I think Ed just called Gabby Mossinelli.
Why not? I thought you were a centre back though, Moss.
Yeah, Moss. It's true.
I didn't see you as a tricky winger, Moss.
Hey, Moss could play everywhere. Versatile.
Right
James
foot, left foot, head. Is that what
Mossner. What do I say tonight? Oh wow, talk about dead food. But yeah. Pineapple on a pizza, does it work? That's the one that we spoke about. Anything else that's controversial? Mino Raiola is taking Haaland away ASAP. What's happened? What's happening? What is
Wolves on the break
Rangers
here
still
through
winning?
Neves. Xhaka there with a very, very weak attempt at keeping Neves off the ball. Neves on the right wing. I don't think I've seen that very often in his Wolves career.
Gabriel's messing about. No foul now.
No, there's no one in the box. No one in the box. Yes, there is. It was Jimenez, and it was half a yard wide. I apologise. You need that radar that you get on FIFA sometimes to see who's actually in the box because the camera wasn't up. It's a very good cross from Pedence, actually. Not a bad attemment. Not a bad attempt.
You know what? You'd back Jimenez in the air over Ben White, wouldn't you?
Yes, you would. I'd back Jimenez even more without that headband on. He's really, really struggling with his heading.
Should we talk about this quickly? Because obviously this was the fixture where it happened. What was your when you was listening? Was you listening to the game? Was you not? Was you out and about?
What's that? Which one?
The one last season when Jimenez.
Yeah, I watched it. I heard Arsenal have nicked the ball off Wolves.
Saka on the right now up against Martino. You'd back him. He's gone right. Yep. He's going right. And he's... what is that right foot, though?
I don't mean to say I told you so, but right there is what I'm talking about in terms of the ability to go right. Wolves showed him right, and he went right. And that was, a very, very...
Do you know
he's not bad with his right foot, but I think we've seen in this game, he's not... I think what he needs to be is that he's more confident in going right.
Yeah.
Because I think...
More conviction.
Yeah. I think if you just pretend that you can go one way or the other...
Pedence has been probably your best player in this game. When he's
Pedence or Martino for me. I think Martino's done a very good job of breaking up play. Pedence is a little magician on the ball.
Dortmund has scored though, says Paxton.
1-1. What was it? It was 4-2 in the first game, wasn't it? So it's now 5-3.
5-3,
Have away goals gone from the Europa League as well?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct, Paul. Bellingham scored. He said he was looking forward to it. He scored in the first leg also. It was a cracking goal.
He's a cracking footballer though, isn't he?
No Joe Robert tonight, at least. No Joe Robert in here.
As long as he smashed the like button.
Hey, we could do some Joe
guys.
Robert.
It's 1-0 to Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Do you know what? Vibes are dry.
Nate, they're a guilty pleasure of mine. They are, Nate.
What's that crispy pancake?
Finder's crispy pancake. You never had one?
What's that?
You can tell you're young, man.
What's
Finder's crispy pancake is like a weird breaded pancake thing with stuff inside it.
What's inside it?
Well, whatever you want, like cheese and ham. They just do like just normal food. It's just in a freezer aisle.
Have you had them? Have you? Nah. Yeah or no? Nah. Oh, no.
Yeah. I don't know. I used to have them as a kid.
Nah. Hey. I know about Trio, though. They were out before. What about... Don't you, Tish? You know about Trio? Yeah, Tish likes the Trio. He's giving a thumbs up.
I think Tereak's trying to get Tishi to say something on stream. It's not working at the minute. But big up Tishi for doing all of these comments so we don't get any spoilers.
Exactly. But we can go into the comments now, being as it's half time. And Vibe says not the crispy pancakes. I've never had them, so you know what? I can't really comment on that. But Ed, first off, we'll let the away fan here have talk about the first half and your thoughts. What's your thoughts on the first half?
I think Wolves are playing away from home, and we are trying to hold on to this 1-0 win, very similar to the way that Arsenal played at the Molineux. I'm not overly convinced with the way we're playing at the moment. I'm not overly convinced with the sitting back as deep as we are. Yes, we're a very good defensive team. We can block all day if we need to. But I think there's too much potential firepower with this Arsenal team for us to keep inviting the pressure. I think we need to have a little bit more control in the midfield. But whether or not that means that you bring on Dendoncker after 60 minutes, if it's like this, I'd rather not sit back to invite the pressure on at the moment. So yeah, I'm happy with the goal. The goal is exactly what you need away from home at a big team like Arsenal. You need a mistake and you need to capitalise on it. Good finish from Hwang. Didn't panic, but I'm not overly convinced. I think Arsenal are playing better. They're definitely the better side, and they've got they've had some chances, albeit half chances that haven't materialised, and all it's going to take is one of those to materialise, and then we're in trouble because we are setting up at the moment to do nothing but defend.
Yeah. I think Ed's hit the nail on the head in terms of, I do think we have been the better side in this match. It's that little moment of error, that lapse in concentration from Gabriel, which has proved pivotal in terms of this game. And those things could be the downfall of our season, looking at it like that. But once again, I'm not going to go in too much on that in that mistake, because it happens. It's all about how you respond. And we responded well. However, we've just lacked that final ball in that final third. I think we will come out with the same intention, with that same intensity to go and score. We scored early on against Brentford on the weekend with Emile Smith Rowe there. This is where I would like Emile Smith Rowe, and I feel that we are missing him, because when I see Martinelli out on that left, don't get me wrong, love the kid to bits, but in a game like this, you need to try and come inside and pick out the spaces a little bit more. And I think I have more conviction from Emile Smith Rowe, given he's the top goal scorer for Arsenal, so he's natural in that way to have that feeling. But I've been impressed with how we responded. Little moments of errors. We had that period just before the goal. There was like Pedence was picking up some space I was getting frustrated with. Then the goal happened, and then after that, you can say, is that the biggest chance of the game where Jimenez should have scored and he didn't get anywhere near the target?
Well, he should have hit the target is what he should have done. He's still a relatively far way out, but yes.
Bungle's in the place all the way from the east. Morning, then think we're playing all right, just no potency up top. Can't see a threat there so far. Nail on the head, Bungle. I agree with that one. We just need to get that final pass in there, make sure there's enough pace on it, nice way to pass on it also. Nate, did Tereak say once, Dixie Chicken is... Never Dixie Chicken over Jerk. He'll say that it's not true. Hey, Vibe, stop it. Yeah, it's not working. I'd never say that as a yard man. And my sister right here, yard gal. Can I say that? Nah, she'll probably you'll see a fist come flying over in the shot.
That, by the way, Nate, that is spot on, and that's exactly what it is.
It's mystery meat. Well, mystery meat, that does sound good already. In a breaded hot mess of suspicious pastry. In other words, it's fine.
I mean, that should be on the back of the packet. That is spot on what it is.
Hang on. Is that the ones that you put in the freezer?
Yeah.
Oh, I've had them. Yes, I've had them actually. Yeah, Mum bought some when I was a kid. The red box.
Yeah, I don't know what colour the box
was it a red?
No, I don't think so.
Let me have a look.
You think about fish fingers? They're very different.
Nah.
We're sorry, guys. We literally are. Yeah.
I've had them. Yeah.
Yeah, we're now looking at crispy pancakes, guys. That's how.
Apologies.
KC, I think they are a big team. Arsenal are above us in the table. That makes them a big team. And Paxton's spot on. Yeah.
Okay, so we can't talk this season like this. What, in terms of what Man United? Was that earlier on? Or was that to do with this one there?
No, I said going away to a big team like Wolves.
Oh.
A big team like Arsenal, sorry. They are, historically, as much as it pains me, they are a bigger team.
So the ball was over the top into the space there. So is that Ben White getting too tight to Hwang?
Ben White's very, very tight he's touch tight on Hwang.
I don't think that's a problem.
No, I don't quite know what they've picked up on why that's Ben White's issue. If that's what's being said on the analysis.
To be honest, I don't really see where Ben White has the issue there. If you're under pressure like that, usually what do you see players do?
Yeah, well, they should boot it out. But maybe what the argument is maybe Ben White needs to back his mate up there, his centre-back partner, and be an outlet.
A bit more alert to where Hwang could be.
Be an outlet as well.
But yeah, it's true.
Drop, let me clear it for you.
Yeah, I understand.
The guys in the studio, they're talking right now, Lee Dixon, he'd have been in that position as a right back. That would have gone to Rose Ed with Hwang. Not Hwang. Was it Jimenez that was? Yeah, Jimenez. The ball. Everyone would have gone into the bottom of the bottom tier of Highbury. So there's absolutely no way he'd have been messing around there. Which is, I'm guessing, what he'd be saying.
Yeah, it's true. Red coloured box. Yes, I've just seen them. I'll share it on the screen actually. Nice bit of advertisement,
guys. If you're new to the channel, this is what you're here for: crispy pancake chat.
Exactly. Apologies, people. There we go. Chrome tab right there. These are the ones that we was on about. I haven't got it up on the stream yet. But yeah, I finally know what you're on about. These pancakes. Yeah. I've had the ones in the red box before. So yeah, people, big up for that one. I remember him now. I just couldn't remember off the name just speaking about them. But yes, guys, half time. They're just showing the few chances that Lacazette's had. Like in that situation there where the pass was played to Lacazette, he's got to be a bit more of an instinctive. But this is where a striker of like a prolific striker who's looking to get a shot at goal quickly would do that. And that's what the issue with Lacazette is. I do see him as a Firmino type of striker.
Yeah.
You don't play Firmino to score goals.
Not in particular. No. I think sometimes as well we can get a little bit het up with the fact that he's the number 9. Things like that seem to play on people's minds. I listened to the What You Wear, the BT thing with Harry Kane the other day. Yeah. And there was a big chat in there about the fact that he was the number 10 instead of the number 9, despite being the number number 9 type player. But he's obviously not now. He's dropping deep a lot. But
credit to Mourinho for that one, because that's where it really began under Jose Mourinho. But not many people will say that, though, will they?
No, you're not really allowed to say Mourinho's any good anymore, are you?
Nah, but that was that huge.
Do you know what? I'll take that back. He's closer than I thought. That we're just looking now, guys, at the Jimenez chance. I didn't realise he was actually pretty much inside the box. That is a poor finish.
Yeah,
poor finish.
They just look at that. Who's been at heart of play for your best chances? Daniel.
Daniel Podence is. Yeah, he's. A lot of Wolves fans put some salve on the wound when we lost Jota in the fact that we had Podence as a direct replacement. The problem we had is this is the longest run in 2 and a bit seasons that Podence has had in the team, because he's
just step up at the Emirates though, doesn't he, Ed?
Yeah, well, that was a lovely goal in the Jimenez game.
Ridiculous that was. Jamaican patties. Yes, Jamaican patties. I don't know.
Empanadas is
Mexican.
It's a Spanish, Hispanic, Mexican patty. Spicy meat. Often quite small.
What are you saying? Because you've had empanadas. I've not had them. I've had a Jamaican patty and a samosa. I'm choosing a Jamaican patty. Oh, I do like samosas though.
I like all 3 of them.
If you rank them, go number 1.
Jamaican patty, if you get them proper ones anyway. 2 probably samosas because I've had them more.
Yeah,
and empanadas 3. Empanadas are nice. I think they're Mexican. Don't quote me on that, but I think they are Mexican. I've had them in Mexican themed restaurants, but I don't know if that's authentic either. So maybe it's arguable that we've not had the right ones.
Exactly. Oops, sorry. I'm concerned.
You should be, Wills. You should be.
Could grind a 1-0 win. And Paxton was saying Jose enjoying Serie A. Did you see that incident?
Yeah. I'm taking my ball home.
Yeah, he booted it. Didn't
he? Yeah. Bless him. He was becoming a parody of himself the second stint at Chelsea. Yeah. And he's just getting worse and worse as he goes on. He should have left when he was still the handsome, good-looking dude in the big coat.
Yeah. As Bunga's right here. Every time I watch Podence live, he impresses. He does consistently. When I went to the game for the one at Molineux, I think throughout the first half, it was Wolves weren't as good as what we've been. But in terms of that final pass and trying to break through on the counter attack, you were lacking in that.
Yeah.
And on the one occasion, you've been better today. But yeah, we've kind of been doing that, but in the final third. So we've done well to get to that position. And yeah, but we just need to take the chance and hopefully we can. Chileans most famous for empanadas. Okay, interesting. Didn't know that, but this is why Moss Boss is in here. And he's got a Bellingham goal. Dortmund 80. Hey, I'd take Jude Bellingham.
It looks as though I think Paxton's saying that also that Dortmund have scored again by the looks of it.
Paxton's getting worried now. We know he's a big Jers fan. Hey, Paxton, worrying, shaking now. It's peak because it's 3-1. It's level, isn't it? And there's no away goals, so it's not like Rangers even have that as for their advantage anymore.
Yeah, there's a two-goal swing, isn't
there? Barcelona tries Lionel Messi as a false 9 1 year at the Bernabeu, where Barca won 6-2. The Real Madrid faithful stood up and applauded the Argentinian magician. Mad. Did they stand up to applaud him?
They definitely did for Ronaldinho. I remember that performance. That I think at times you have to take your hat off regardless of the performance.
They put a boiled egg and nice seasoned beef and good real salsa.
Nice.
Decent. Jamaican patties can be number 1, but also bad. It all depends. Yeah, it depends on the type of patty you get. I feel like with Jamaican patties, there's more like space for like I don't know how to word it.
Imitations.
Nah, like there's more room for error. There you go.
Yeah.
There's more room for error. If you can't get a Jamaican patty correct, then it don't taste great. You need to have the right meat or whatever meat.
The patty needs to have that tinge of yellow. It needs to be the
flaky.
Yeah, the cornmeal.
Yeah.
Type flour as well. It doesn't need
and
to
as
be
Will says, the Don of South depends where you get your patties from, Moss. It's true. Big up, if you haven't had a Jamaican patty in the chat, make sure you do have one. And if you do have one, I want to see a picture and tag us on Twitter on it or Instagram, which one you have. Because you know what? We could do this Jamaican patty rating just from the looks. But I got 2-0, 2-2 with Sheriff on aggregate.
So Amazon Prime here just showing the top 8 as it stands right now with Wolves in 5th, is that?
Yeah, 5th.
5th,
3 points.
4, 5, yeah. Wolves in 5th with Arsenal in 7th, and only Liverpool, TCM's team.
She's about to
do something on the stream, and she's dancing to the left of us, guys.
Only 3 points.
This is an important game, isn't it? When you see black and white there.
I know.
This is why me and Jacob drove an hour and a half to come and get you in an hour back.
Yeah.
Because of how important this game is.
I'm trying to have a look in the crowd, in the Wolves crowd, see if I recognise anyone. I know Hayden. You know Hayden?
Mm-hmm.
He's at the game.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, with James. Yeah.
Nah.
Some of the Wolves crowd.
It's been an awful long time. It's been an awful long time since I sat in the stands.
Let's have a look. Because he came in the chat and he said it last week that he was going to.
Yeah.
So 3-1.
Oh,
PK. I thought he's on about. Yeah, Paxton.
Paxton got us there.
Don't do it like that. Yes. Oh, man.
As the players coming out onto the field. That's Arsenal coming out onto the field right now, guys.
Absolutely not.
He's booing his own team now.
Never.
Turncoat. Doesn't look like Wolves are making any changes, but guys, if you want if you want to chuck a couple of Canadian dollars on the fact that Aït-Nouri won't finish the game, if you can even do that prop bet, make sure you do it. He never ever finishes 90 minutes.
Bungle, get the patties over in the east. It could work. You know what I mean? KFC worked over there. Do you know what I mean? Come on, patties over there. Oh, you might be on something. Big up Graham, the Don. Wolves playing well. We need to step up.
I think it's that final ball. I don't think it's necessarily the stepping up. I just think it's that final ball that seems to be lacking a little bit at the minute.
Yeah.
Ben White leading the team out there, looking nice and bronzed.
Mr. 200 hasn't had a Jamaican patty for years. If I still ate red meat, you can get a vegetable one though.
You get a vegetable one's nice. You can get the chicken. The chicken ones are the worst for me, but they're still all right.
Yeah. The red.
Yeah, the saltfish ones are good too.
There you go. You can say it louder, sis. Nah. But yeah, saltfish ones, you can definitely get them. They're nice. Ackee and saltfish. I was having a debate at work, actually. I love ackee and saltfish. National dish of Jamaica.
I've only ever had it once, ever. It's delicious.
Arsenal kick off for the second half. Come on, Arsenal.
Ramsdale
come on.
Going long from kickoff towards Saiss.
Come on, 2-1 Arsenal.
Away.
Big second half for Arsenal right now coming up. If we can go and grab an early goal. Here we go, Martinelli in some space.
Wolves have started the game how we've played it most of the game, which is giving the ball away in the inopportune moment.
He's looking to go on the outside, gets a ball in. Martinelli
took it off.
Took away from Ødegaard.
Martinelli's just taken the ball off Ødegaard's left foot from about 7 yards out. You couldn't really have screamed goal more than that. Ødegaard's left foot from that close in. Tierney, some very good work.
Do you know what? Maybe Cody.
Maybe not. There might have been someone in there, but it should have still been left.
Yeah.
The better chance there was to not take it on the turn and swivel with a touch-tight defender.
We're pressing high again, though.
Very good play from Tierney there on the left because Semedo has the legs on him, but Tierney Wolves again giving the ball away. Very lucky. Very lucky to get the ball back. There's been no changes at half-time, and I think there was only the one booking in the first half, which went to everyone's favourite, Bukayo Saka.
Oh, what a ball.
Hwang. Oh, an amazing pass from Pedence. Hwang, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Let it maybe go a little bit too far wide, and it looks like Ramsdale may have got some kind of touch on that because I think a corner's been given.
Come on, surely Pedence has been quite... Look at this reverse pass.
Hwang lost the ball behind him a little bit. I think a corner's been given.
Yeah, it has been.
Yes, it was saved by Ramsdale. Whether or not that took it closer to goal, I'm not sure.
I think it did take it closer.
I'm not sure. Aït-Nouri here with the corner. towards
Ben
Ben White's out. Matinho.
He's done it against us before from there.
Yes, he has.
Last season.
Very, very good goal last season. Dipping shot from outside the box. Don't think it even remotely troubled Rambo in goal.
Your chips. Interesting. Martinelli getting a little greedy. Yeah, he is. It's one of them ones. I think he should have left.
That's why I was asking about him being a natural striker, because I don't see him being the kind of player that doesn't take a chance when he gets one.
Oh, hold up, Laka. Well, Neves got the footing move. Still got the ball, thankfully. Still got it. Oh, do you see what I'm saying about the formation though? About Xhaka, where's Thomas Partey? It's more of a 4-3-3 nowadays.
It is.
Look at where Partey is, and you can't even see Xhaka in the frame.
Where is Xhaka?
He's out on his lefty.
Is he playing left?
He's there.
Martinelli, that ball's gone out. That's gone out. That definitely went out. Thank you very much, referee or linesman.
Just seeing this, Wolves unbeaten in their last 45, which they have opened the scoring. While goal. That's mad. See, even Bungle, that's a very good stat. Thank you for that. And look at the probability. I think they're literally on the screen, 58%.
Yeah, almost 59%, I think, expecting a Wolves win based on whatever.
That stat, Bungle, right on cue. That's 45. Did you know that as well?
No,
Did you even think it was that close to that?
No, to be honest, because I think a lot of the times when you're a fan, you kind of don't think about sort of the grind and stuff. Yeah. You don't really, you always assume. Barca are 2-0 up now. Moss, who got the second? Oh, was that Frankie de Jong?
I thought it was 3-1. Barca up 2.
Up 2, sorry. Yeah, it's just me looking.
Oh, man, Chino's not happy about him missing. Oh, man.
Yeah, Chino's a Wolves fan tonight, isn't he?
I know. I tell you, all the United fans are. Oh, man.
I think for the neutral, if you ignore my old gold shirt, I think most neutrals.
Oh, yellow.
Most neutrals would want a Wolves win because it just brings everyone that a little bit closer. Hwang again falling over for nothing.
Partey.
That's probably going to be a booking for Matinho. That's
He won't
like the third. That's the third time he's done that, I think. So.
Will he book him though? Absolutely not. Because you know what? He doesn't. What is Neves doing on the floor?
Whatever he wants, it's Neves.
Get lots. No, don't do anything stupid at Arsenal. I beg. Who was it that was on the floor? Got Cody and Laka rubbing. What?
Cody went in to defuse the situation.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. Someone was on the floor.
But
yeah.
No booking for Matinho because he doesn't wear red. That's why.
You're starting to sound like Moss now, you are. The refs hate you.
If it was Xhaka.
If it was Xhaka, you probably would have booted him instead of just tripping him up. There's a man spare from that free kick. Martinelli with a good touch. Kilman stands him up and the ball goes back to Tierney. And
hey, we're back out on the left though. Come on, Martinelli.
Pass there.
Come on, Martinelli. Make the right decision. Make the right decision. Saka
on his left foot. Drills it low.
Oh, pinball in the box.
Pinball in the box. Matinho brings it away.
Get up.
That was not a foul.
Oh,
Matinho using every single bit of his experience there, just waiting for a little touch from the Arsenal centre back there. Best midfielder on the pitch. Are we talking best performance at the minute or best ever?
In terms of their career and that.
Best player.
So let's say I'm right on the pitch right now.
Right on the pitch right now, who's playing the best? Still for me, Matinho.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Matinho. Partey's not been too bad. I think he's been all right. He's been our best midfielder.
Yes.
But yeah. Yeah, it's tight, man. This midfield battle.
How about you, Paxton? Who are you saying, Paxton?
We've been pressing really well, though, with our midfield. I think our whole team has.
I think you've been pressing really well, and I think Wolves have been very helpful with that press by the fact that we are so slow with the ball at the back.
Yeah.
It's the slowest I've seen us with the ball. Jimenez without his headband on briefly, but he's popping that back on now.
Look at Bruno. Bruno better than Nuno? Are you going to say it yet?
Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet. There's a lot to be said for the way Nuno brought us up. I think he got a bit toxic towards the end. I think that's a foul. Yeah. Gabriel, very clever there, just getting slightly in front of Hwang.
Got the love heart in the back of his head. I knew Wesley Fofana had that. Neves, unfortunately, he has been good.
So if you're not watching the game, then Paxton, who are you saying is your favourite? You pick one.
Moss has gone Neves.
Moss has gone for Neves.
He has been good.
Ball over the top again
Oh,
for
for
Xhaka, who seems to be playing false 9 at the moment. The positioning for the Arsenal players in the second half so far, we're just about to hit 52 minutes now, guys. Has been a bit all over the shop.
Oh, well, not watching the game, to be fair. We need a goal. Bad. Madness. I know, yeah. Wonder if it's time to put Pepe on for Saka. Pepe, you know what, Matt, top question. Look at this there.
Is that Connor Cody?
Oh, my word, it was, yeah. Oh.
I mean, every other word there from Cody was unbroadcastable.
Yeah.
Not happy. Connor Cody, that's the furthest forward I've seen him since he used to play right back when we first signed him.
I think we got very fortunate there.
It didn't look like a foul.
It didn't look like it.
But, refs hate Arsenal, so.
Here we are now.
Saka hasn't played very well in this game.
No, he hasn't.
But as the ball goes over towards him now.
But that's meat and drink for you guys. Look at the size of your centre-backs. The best aerial centre-back is probably the shortest one.
What size?
Get up. Yeah,
that was a foul.
It was, I just get frustrated.
There's
a foul there.
The press from Arsenal in the second half seems a little bit more frantic rather than tactical at the moment. Xhaka's been out of position. Laka's been out of position. We're just seeing now the Cody against... He didn't touch him.
It's not a foul.
He didn't touch him at all. Ben White with a heavy touch straight to Jimenez and essentially dives.
Question. No, it's not a foul because he doesn't touch him. But
that's a heavy touch.
Yeah.
And he's then fell over.
Yeah.
You can't say that because he was in that space, therefore he had to fall over. No.
I wasn't going to say he's in the space. I'm saying, is he riding the challenge, though, for what he did?
No, he's just massively
played.
Well played, Lacazette.
That's excellent. Look, why is my striker there, though? What? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about in this half. It seems like the press is a little bit more frenetic.
Hey, Xhaka's done a nutmeg and...
A little bit more frenetic, this press.
That's better.
Any Europa League today, too?
Big up. Yes, there is. And Wolves get the throw in. Yeah, guys in the chat have been keeping us updated. Bud, we've got the throw in there, thankfully. I thought it was going to Wolves.
No.
Rangers losing 2-1 as it currently is. Oh, nice turn.
Barcelona are 2 or 3-1.
Big chance now in the box. Saka runs into traffic. But they all knew where he was going, didn't they?
Yep.
That's what happens when you congest the area there, the inside, Ødegaard, Saka. Oh. Saka hasn't been great, I think Matt G was the one that said it about Pepe for Saka. I don't think Saka's been that great.
He looks off the ball. He really does at the moment. I mean, that's prime for the commentator's curse that he's now going to pop up and do one of those mazy runs.
Even just his passing, it hasn't been as slick. And look at that there. Sace. No, don't foul. What would you tell me here, Ed?
No foul, and he fouled him.
What is that?
Yeah. So, guys, if you weren't watching the game right there, Sace was just holding on to the ball.
In his own corner flag.
And Saka putting slightly too much pressure on, and Sace falls over. Arteta.
Bruno.
He's very fighty, Arteta.
He's
a feisty Spaniard.
Feisty one you are. Bruno. No, they are very passionate managers, though.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Bruno's feisty here.
There you go. Yeah, EB Bud Paxton there. Thank you, Paxton.
Big up Paxton. You're an absolute legend. Barcelona 3, Napoli 1. Dortmund, yeah. I know you're not too happy about that. Arsenal playing through the press there. Big up Paxton. And there's the other scores in there as well. Can we break it down, though? I'm not even going to go too mad at Arsenal because this is how... That's a good ball.
That's a very good ball through.
Oh, Partey's been much better in the second half.
Yeah, there's the possession stats in the last 5 minutes as well. It's been 66-34 in Arsenal's favour.
I want Pepe, man. Can't sleep on any Arsenal player with a yellow. We all know where that leads. It's true. Oh man, Partey's been the better midfield in the second half. First half, Moutinho, Partey, he's been the one.
Yeah, Wolves haven't done anything in the second half yet, really. We obviously just had that chance with Hwang.
Yeah.
But again,
I'm all for a midfield battle, by the way, guys. That's where the game is won and lost, really. I know, well, having said that, it looks like a defensive error is currently the difference between both sides.
There's a question there from Josh for you.
T, did you see the story I tagged you in yesterday on Instagram? I didn't catch it, man, bro. Oh, let me have a look. See if it's still there. Catch you.
I think Semedo is injured. Looks like he needs to be taken off as well.
Really?
I think.
Laka. Oh, ow! I'm at the back of my head. Josh, no, I did it, my bro. Did you send it on the message? I've seen it now. Yes. I have.
Looks like Semedo's hamstring's gone.
Captain mentality, Kieran Trippier told. He wants to be involved from the sidelines. He wants to make a difference. Big up Kieran Trippier, man. Hey, we do have players that are like it now. Let's have a look. Yeah, his hamstring defo went. Semedo's. Yeah. Big up Josh, man.
Laka there, for once, taking a shot when maybe laying it off was the right thing to do.
Oh, no. Semedo down. I know, Moss, man, about Laka. It's so frustrating. Like, just lay it off. Or if you can't...
I mean, I don't know, guys, if you're watching Amazon Prime, Lacazette's struggling to drink there as well. So,
do you know what?
Not finishing his dinner or his drinks right now.
Do you know what? I used to think that before, like I started playing football. Why do players like not drink? But do you know when you're breathing heavily?
Yeah, I know why they do. I just thought it was a funny joke.
Yeah,
you've spoiled it now by going over it.
Oh, sorry. What are they on about here?
Player coach is coming back into fashion. Paxton, do yourself a favour and Google Brian Robson when he was made player manager at Middlesbrough. It's the most hilarious picture you're going to see in football. His top half is a manager. He's got a shirt, jacket, tie on, and his bottom half is football boots, socks, shorts with his foot on the ball. It's amazing.
It's true. Oh, man. Wilf, I've just seen your comment. Absolutely spot on. I need to get by the way, just in case there is a goal. We are missing ESR big time. I feel like we are. I love Martinelli, but he's just not that refined player yet. He isn't. He's got all the energy. He's hustle and bustle. It's very pleasing to see on the eye. However, he's just not got the refinedness technically. He's got the technical ability, but it's just decision making for me that you need at this top level. But look at that there, man, proving us costly, Gabriel. You know how much I've waxed lyrical about Gabriel as well.
Yeah, he's still very young. That's an inexperienced in a way. He shouldn't be doing it. It's basic, but he hopefully will learn his lesson from that. Semedo looks like it's gone.
Yeah, that hamstring.
Semedo looks like so. Johnny Castrata will come in for the first time in a very long time. Huge moment for him. He's had two awful knee injuries. Maybe even three. I think he might have had 2 to one and 1 to the other. He's coming on to play right wing back, which was actually the position he had in the Spanish national team before all of the injuries. We signed him as a right wing back. Nuno turned him into a left wing back, so he's actually going back to his first ever position. Fabio Silva there earning every single one of his £30 million that we paid him for. He's carrying off the physio's bag there.
Yeah, it's true. You know what? For Gabriel, yeah, he was our man of the match against Wolves in the first game. He scored the winner, and now it might prove costly, but that's football. Yeah. It just shows you how things quickly can change. But I also agree with you on Matt when you said about the guy needs to shoot more. But Cream Wilf has said last great player manager was Kenny Dalglish, in his opinion.
I don't think there was many better than him, full stop, to be honest.
That's Paul from Ramsdale and Tierney. Jimenez now. Oh, it's a
pushes it over.
Thankfully, just escapes.
Jimenez pass out towards Podence, pushed him out far too wide. Podence now is running at.
Oh my word! Well defended from Gabriel.
And a very, very fizzed-in cross that Gabriel has.
He's just
hit away, and he's just checked his trim at the same time to make sure that hairline didn't move back even further. He's still checking it, in fact.
He's got the spray in it.
Yeah.
You can see it in it in the corners. Oh, man. I can't talk.
Guys, Arsenal fans in the chat, how are you feeling now? We're an hour in. T, how are you feeling right now with Wolves?
I'm more nervous.
Wolves with a corner. I'm a bit nervous because I've just realised that if Johnny Casarotta has just come on now, I don't know who's going to come on for 8-0 after like 75 minutes right now. I'm trying to rack my brains. Oh, yeah, Marcel. That's fine.
Is Moutinho outright? I'm worried now because the reason I'm worried is because Wolves have looked relatively comfortable in the second half. And I don't think we've had a glaring opportunity where we can say, oh, we've got to score that there. Do you know like what you had for the Jimenez?
You've had the Martinelli Odegaard mix up, and I think they're Lacazette that handball. Handball.
Come on. No.
Okay, it's not been given.
And on Laka.
It's a 3-on-3 break right now with Lacazette.
That's the slowest run of race I've ever seen. Oh, Laka. Not a foul. Keep playing. Oh, it gives advantage. Oh, he's giving it.
He's giving the foul.
I didn't think that was a foul, did you?
No, I didn't.
I thought he got the ball.
No. Guys, we've just seen one of the slowest fast breaks, if you're an NBA fan, that you'll ever see. Lacazette looking like me after 90 minutes right there. It was definitely a foul.
Yeah,
definitely a foul.
Correct decision.
I think it might have been handball on the halfway line for Arsenal on the...
we'll get away with
it. No, it's gone. It's not going to be...
Right. Odegaard. I bet. Come on.
It's on the left-hand side of the D, I think, guys. So this could be one for right foot or left foot.
It's not really central, though, is it?
No. We've got the draft excluded, which is Hwang lying down for whatever reason.
Hwang, He-chan. If we can get a goal, well, I don't know. Yeah,
this free kick, Wolf. I almost called you Moss there, Wolf. This free kick here.
The TPGs are all the same. Oh, man. Come on.
Guys, there's 9 of you watching. If any of you are new, make sure you like and subscribe.
Listen to the man.
It's 63 minutes into the game, and Arsenal have dominated for the most part of the game, with Wolves picking up that goal.
Who do you think? I think it's going to be Laka.
I think it looks like it's Laka.
Odegaard doesn't.
It would favour the right foot, you'd think, but Odegaard, I would say, is the better.
Laka. Oh, deflected
up, and Jose Sa will hold on to the ball.
I did think it favoured the right foot because it's curling away from the goalkeeper there. Guys, man, I'm starting to feel nervous now. 64 minutes in, 10 seconds. I'm starting to feel nervous. I will not lie. And I think this is where it favours Wolves because the game will be more stretched for the likes of Pedence, Hwang, Jimenez to find more space. No, shove on. It's a good tackle. It's very good. Very good attacking play. Foul. Our ball. Yes.
Very good attacking play there from Raul Jimenez. Ball pumped up to him. He made the most of it. Force Ben White wide, and again, 20, 30 seconds more of the game down.
Can I just say, Wolves, like, you are quality. Like, any Wolves fans that are watching, absolute quality in terms of how you just control games in and out of possession in a way. Yeah. Like, this is away from home. We have been the better side, but it has to be expected.
We do look alike, just like you and Moss.
Exactly, yeah.
So we're just showing there, guys, if you aren't watching, there's been 17 attempts for Arsenal, but only 2 on target.
That's poor.
My maths means that's less than 10%? About 7.5% of your chances have been hit on target. Wolves, I think we've had 2 on target, I think, from that graphic. And
more than 10, isn't it? Is it more than 10? More than 10%.
Yeah, it will be, won't it? Because it's 20. Yeah, it's about 12, 13%. I told you my maths wasn't great. This is a late night for me. This is Tereak. We're well after 9 o'clock now, and I'm having to be alive.
True.
That's why I had a coffee earlier.
Well played, Laka. To Martinelli, asking for another free kick there.
I think there's been advantage played.
No, carries on.
Neves hacks the ball away. This is the problem that we have at the minute with Wolves, is the attacking wide players, Pedence and Hwang, are actually being more deployed now as like second wing backs at the moment. So we are inviting the pressure on.
We are watching on Prime, Wolf, but we've got to. I can't even get a stream like this when I'm usually watching. So I don't know. It must be the over here at Tisha and Ed's house.
Yeah, Wolf. Just so you know, we're on 66 minutes and 30 seconds right about
now.
So that's where we are. 60.
That's what I'm saying about. Yeah, we do. Not like we don't have a goal scorer, unfortunately, as a 9.
But does a goal scorer take away from the
Yeah,
the wide players that you have and the
I agree.
because I think you're better off buying the fulcrum.
And we don't. Do you know?
I mean, what you need is a complete centre forward, but there aren't many of those. So for me, I would play to your strengths, which is not those balls that are just on there. Another wasted ball from Arsenal, to be honest.
I think that.
And speaking of wasting, Jose Sarr is doing his utmost to eke out every single second whenever he gets the ball.
I'm not going to lie. It's what we did. It's exactly what we did when we went to the Molineux.
I think Matt G's point there about 17 shots and only 2 on target. Where would we be if we bought a striker?
Yeah, easier said. What I'm going to say though, Matt, like you are right, in fact, but it's easier said than done, really, to buy a striker in January that's going to be of the right level and quality without ridiculously overpaying in that way.
Did you think the Isak money was overpaying?
Absolutely, yeah. And then when you pay that type of money, I'm someone who doesn't really care about transfer fees. I've said this before. He's Ain't Nori,
67 minutes. Called it after 7 minutes.
But when you spend, if you're going to overpay to that extent, I think it adds way too much pressure and it can be more detrimental than good. To just rather showing a show of faith, because then people are going to be expecting, all right, at least 10 goals before that. And he's not even scored 10 goals this season, Alexander Isak for Real Sociedad. So yeah, I think it's easier said than done for January, but who knew the position we'd be in, given the fact that Aubameyang has had another disciplinary problem. I think we expected to have Aubameyang for the rest of this season at the least, you know what I mean? So you can't really plan for your player, your captain, doing the things he's done. It's not
I agree. I for what it's worth, just don't want to get sidetracked in the Aubameyang thing, but I think for the greater good of the squad, the right decisions have been made.
I agree. I also agree with that. But a bit careless there.
Wilf's about 10 seconds behind us. I think, do you pause the stream?
Yeah. Pause the stream.
If you pause the stream, count to 5 or 6, you might get closer to where we are.
10 seconds is a long time in football.
Yeah.
It's a very long time. Arteta needs to make changes. Bring on Pepe. I know where's the trust on Pepe?
Right now, I'd bring on Pepe while Ain't Nori's out there dead on his feet, to be honest. I think that would be again, Cedric definitely not swearing in any other language.
We got the free kick. I don't know what he's on about.
I think he was unhappy with the way Hwang flicked his legs up in the air.
Oh. Gabriel. Tereak, you wearing his hat? Nah, Arsenal one. Had to wear an Arsenal one. Couldn't be wearing a Yankees hat for this special occasion. But I think Moss would blame it on that. Jack Wilshere starting tomorrow for the Danish gymnastics team. That will be interesting. They're called Irish gymnastics.
No idea. Is the Danish team is it Rangers? I genuinely, when I saw that the first time, I thought it was a typo and someone had misspelled Rangers. So, yeah, I think all these new European competitions are definitely broadening my... Saka lays it off to Partey. And again, I would take Thomas Partey taking pot shots. For me, I think Saka should have pulled the trigger there.
Is it on, though? Is the shot on in this angle? Let's have a look.
I would want my winger taking the shot rather than my defensive midfielder, is all I'm saying. I think the shot is on there.
I don't know. I think Martino has it covered.
Well, what Partey should have done
is
recycled. Here you go, Pepe. Pepe's coming. Martinelli. So what, Saka goes sense. Left wing? Or will he play Pepe left?
I think Pepe played on the left against Brentford when he came on. So makes sense for me.
He's going to be a test for Johnny Castrato if he plays on the left. Just coming back from I think he's getting a longer run out, Johnny, than what we legislated for. It's a very poor kick out by Sarr.
Saka.
No foul. Lacazette should score. Very good save. Very good save. First thought, that's a very weak shot from Lacazette.
It looked weak. It did look
going
weak.
Side foot, holding R1 on the PlayStation pad there.
It's a shot with a lack of confidence.
A lack of confidence,
yeah, exactly. Lack of goals for Lacazette. But yeah,
it's a corner here from Arsenal from their right.
Come on, Saka.
Saka and Ødegaard over the ball. Ødegaard's
moving away.
It's a good corner into a dangerous area.
Oh,
one of those optical illusions where it looked like it was going in and it wasn't.
I'm glad Tini was there.
It's an amazing dummy there from Shaka. If you're not watching, definitely
Pepe.
didn't know.
Oh,
we've lost our stream.
Oh no,
guys.
it's back.
No, it's back. It's back.
Corner.
Slight technical difficulties there. I don't know if
I
that
think
was
it
us.
Amazon
I think
Prime.
that might have been Prime.
I think that was Prime then. Guys, let us know if that just happened. If you're watching it on Prime, that'll be great. But corner for Arsenal again. 12, not 22, not 12, or 18 minutes left plus added time.
Wolves have only made one change so far, which was enforced. Early guard with the ball in.
Driver.
It's quite deep.
That's how
Ben White's made something of that.
Pepe, this is where it's dangerous. Nicola Pepe, you already know where he's going to go though. Shaka, same with him. To White.
Good ball.
Oh.
Good ball. Shaka there with a very nice, insightful pass. Maybe to the right person from a Wolves point of view. Went to Ben White from about 16 yards out.
Oh man, that was crazy. People in the chat, guys. What was that shot saying? Jose Sarr looked relatively comfortable in my opinion. I think he looked relatively comfortable. As Will saying this now, it's been a great watch long, but Wolves win. Never talk to me again. Ed.
I can't at the minute, Mark. I could have done it again. Wilf, you've lost your you've broken your phone. I'm missing you in the chat.
Hwang loves this, man. Hwang loves it. But Partey shot, El Pepe, Laka, Jonathan. He wants Jonathan David in now. Oh, it's just don't get me wrong. Laka's actually been good though in the game, but it's just it's a bit of an elbow.
There's an elbow that's unintentional. Lacazette here through.
Saka's on the left.
Saka on the left.
What is that?
That's
pass?
A very bad pass. Lacazette.
What is that cross?
Lacazette with a
Shaka too deep. Keep that in, Odegaard. Yes, come on.
So Arsenal here with some pressure on the edge of the box. Offside being called again now. Looked like Lacazette was running through Treacle again. It looked like, to be honest. Then and that's what the fifth time I think from counting. A very quite basic, if I can be honest, through ball, completely and utterly messed up there by an Arsenal player. In the final third at the moment, Arsenal are really struggling, really struggling. Rangers, Paxton 2-2, amazing. Tavernier again. Was this one another pen? Paxton. You're doing the outside broadcast stuff for us as always, Paxton. Loving it. Thanks, mate.
Appreciate it, Paxton. I'm not too happy.
Borussia who? Exactly.
Borussia Dortmund.
So Pedro Neto coming on now. I think we've had a few questions at the start.
It's a good substitution to make.
I mean, there's a lot of differences, Wolf, but that's a good start, isn't
it? Moss with a
I don't know what it is. Moss is in my head rent free at the minute. I don't quite know why.
Exactly. Oh, man.
Paxton, how are you feeling as a Rangers fan? It's bringing memories back for me of in the 90s when Rangers with Mark Haitley and all those guys smashing it up with the Laudrups.
Here we go, Pepe and Cedric. They do have a good partnership out there on the right, I believe. We've got Saka on the left, Saka up against Shaka.
Shaka playing left, inside left forward. I don't quite know what position he's playing.
Yeah, he's playing in that half space.
Is that Eddie?
Eddie Nketiah.
What for Laka? We're suggesting. Really. So Eddie Nketiah coming on, just saying a prayer before he came onto the pitch.
Eddie, can we? For Cedric.
So what's the formation now then, T? Talk to me.
Absolutely.
Is Ainsley Maitland-Niles going to right wing back? Hang on. He's in Rome.
Yeah. Not having a good time with it.
No, he's not. I'd take him at Wolves, by the way. Oba scored for Barca.
Oh, has he? Has he? You know what the headlines are going to be tomorrow? Now that Aubameyang scored and we've lacked a goal scorer.
I think that might be what Bungle's saying
if it stays in this post-match narrative, yeah, exactly. You could write all the quotes now. I didn't even see that comment when I was saying that. But big up, man.
Paxton there keeping us up to date as well. Tavernier actually scored from open play, not a penalty.
Oh, wow. With Rangers have a decent team, but nobody expected. Yeah, this is in such a long time. Exactly. Nobody. Because you'd probably thought it would happen last season when they actually won the league.
No, well, like I said, the Dortmund against Rangers harps back to the glory days of Rangers in the Champions League on ITV back in the day in the mid to late 90s and early 90s. So nostalgic me enjoyed it.
I can
Been a
tell you
ball
what,
forward now. Jimenez looked offside to me, but
don't
Neto
know how
running
this
at Gabriel right
substitution
now.
played Gabriel.
Yeah.
Win it again, Gabriel, and again, but Neves will get there this time. To get back in position, Gabriel. I don't know about this formation change. What is this? Is it?
I'm trying to see.
Three at the back
At
with
the
that
minute,
Pepe
at the
wing back?
minute, Pepe is playing right wing back. Ball looked like it went out. Clearly didn't.
What? I don't quite get this change. Are we trying to match Wolves or something?
I don't know. Maybe unlucky. Martinho with a flick.
I don't think we have much option for changes with our team anyway. But
I don't quite know.
I don't quite understand.
Guys, at the minute, I know we sound like all we're doing is mumbling, but we don't quite know what Arsenal's formation is right now. Eddie Nketiah is now up front against Max Kilman.
Nah.
Should Arsenal go for Jimenez too?
Nah, not the right age profile.
No, I think it's wrong now, isn't it?
Yeah.
That would be, you get what 2 more seasons out of him than you would Lacazette. What's the real difference?
Yeah. He'd be cheaper.
I'll be very, very surprised if Ait Nouri's kept on in the next 3 minutes.
He looks shattered.
He looks shattered. His legs always go.
What was that from Pedence there? Doing break dancing on Pepe there. Come on.
Eddie hat-trick.
If we win this 2-1 and Eddie scores one of the goals, I'm sorry, I'm taking my top off. Nah, I've said it now.
I don't think you're allowed to do that on YouTube, are you?
Is Pepe now? Pepe on the right. Pepe. If you thought Saka was all like mostly one.
Oh no, yeah, Pepe is.
Even though he scored with his right foot at Molineux last season,
he did.
I was surprised at that. And there's another one who's very much one-footed.
Yeah, Wolves back in position, very well there. I like Ødegaard, by the way. Mm-hmm. I see him as a very passionate footballer.
Apparently,
seems to care.
We froze up then. Took a pic for Watchalong. Big up Moss, man. But here we go. Come on. Less than 12 minutes to go. Less than 12 minutes to go. I feel like I'm going to sing the song now. 31 seconds to go.
Guys, Wolves back in formation. Ben White with the ball just on the Arsenal side of the halfway line. There's a lot of calls for movement from the centre-backs. Gabriel with a good pass. Xhaka has been playing in between the lines quite well, I think, in this half.
He has. Good ball, Pepe. Don't take up his space, though. Pepe to Xhaka. Oh!
Xhaka with a...
Well one back, Eddie. Well one back.
Neves, for once, didn't have eyes in the back of his head.
Looks mad tight in there. It's a good tackle.
It's ridiculously tight in there.
Advantage. I think Wolves wanting a free kick though. No foul.
I don't know if we do.
I don't know. Neves.
Let's hold the ball up.
We've got enough players back now. I told you I'm nervous.
Start again. Wolves had a half break. I think Cody was tripped up. And Wolves have decided to go back, recycle possession, start again with Martinho just on the halfway line.
Oh, man. I talk about Casey was saying Jimenez is better than any Arsenal forward. And yeah, am I saying that's because he's from the same region?
I guess it depends what you're after. Jimenez is... Moss, there's still a long time to go in football.
Moss.
Oh, I've done it again.
Hat-trick.
Hat-trick.
There's Eddie's hat-trick.
Yeah. Moss, I don't know what you've done to me, Moss. You're in my head. I've said your name more than my own wife's tonight. Yeah, there we go.
Should be British.
See, Wolf, we're together there. See, I got it right then, Wolf.
Oh, man. I can't believe I'm laughing when my team is down with like 9 minutes to go plus added time, and we don't really look like we're going to get an equaliser, let alone a winner.
Casey, I would love a North London double.
Come on.
Arsenal win the ball back. Lacazette passes the ball slightly behind Eddie Nketiah. And João Martinho, Wolves' best player of the game for me in this game, wins the ball back. Martin Atkinson play on. Didn't quite see what it was.
Do you know what?
Lovely ball from Ødegaard. Eddie Nketiah pulls it back. Pepe should score.
Come on!
Very good ball.
Yes! Come on, one more. more. Come on.
That's the first time the through ball from Arsenal.
What a ball
has
from
been good.
Erdegaard. What a ball from Erdegaard. And what a turn and finish from Nicola Pepe. Pepe in the 82nd minute, man. Oh, Erdegaard, watch this ball. Watch this ball. Reverse pass. And give credit to who? Eddie Nketiah picks out Pepe. Come on. Finish. Come on, Arsenal. One more. Oh, presenter.
Told you, Wolf, it's not time for tiddlywinks just yet.
Guys in the chat need to change the title now. Need to change the title. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Arsenal pressing up high. Saka, poor ball. Saka's not been great. No pass back there. Oh, man. There we go. Yeah, just do that. Oh, Jakes is in bed. He is indeed. You're right, sis. We'll short-lived tiddlywinks, man. Oh, man. Eddie. It's a great ball.
It's the first time the through ball over the top has caught Wolves. It was quicker. It was better.
Go on, Pepe. Exactly, Bongo. Erdegaard always unlucky. Yeah, what, Moss, it's your boy. Your boy, that is. I mean, he's my boy. I've rated him. I've defended him for a lot, but not more than you. No, not this. Not here. Not now. Here's Neto.
So Ramsdale came out the box for no real reason, headed the ball away and brought a bit of pressure.
Shots on, you should probably shoot. Have you seen all that space there? Poor corner though.
Awful shot come cross from Neves that Thomas Partey need out for.
How many times
Arsenal
have we had a 1-1 draw, bro? How many times?
That is what I predicted. So I'll take the 3 points in the predictions league.
We need a winner, definitely now. A 1-1 draw is not good for me as an Arsenal fan.
When was the last time Wolves conceded 2 in a match?
That's a good question.
We let 2 in against Villa, but that was quite a while ago now.
Was it that? It might.
Man City only beat us 1-0 from a penalty. That wasn't a penalty. Liverpool beat us 1-0. Corner in. Poor corner from João Moutinho. He gets a second bite of the cherry.
Played like no foul. No. Oh.
For me, that was definitely a foul, by the way. Lacazette, the little shove there. But
trying to get the crowd up.
Rangers 3-2. That's got to be game over now, right?
Kent. Oh, that's quality, that is. Rangers have done it.
6 foot in the mud.
Exactly. 6 feet deep. Today, Mungo, hopefully.
The way the game's going at the moment, it certainly looks that way.
Keep supporting Tiddlywinks. Go on. Keep doing it. Oh, man. Yo, 1-1. Deserved, would you say, Ed?
Yeah, definitely. You can watch it back. I applauded when Arsenal scored. I don't think Wolves have given a very good account of ourselves in the second half, especially. There's been not a lot of adventure from us. I think we've invited it on, and Arsenal's front players you can't keep giving chances to like that. I think Nketiah has added a lot of energy. Mm-hmm. Pepe, very good finish. And like I said, I think Erdegaard, it was the first time a ball over the top or a ball through actually went to the right player at the right time with the right weighting on it. Not overly happy.
She played through there.
Mama G, the score is 1-1. It's 1-1.
Oh,
Aït-Nouri.
You can pull it back,
He's not going to have the legs. No.
Oh, that's a chance.
So Aït-Nouri broke through, pulled the ball back to a rusty Pedro Neto who dragged it wide. Fads. Rangers are killing it.
They got Fads. That is
Paxton. How do you feel about Rangers' chances in that tournament from a fan's point of view? That is a corner.
It was going in.
A corner. Well, there's a good chance it was definitely going to make Ramsdale scramble.
Yeah.
Wolves didn't get the corner from a clear deflection.
Not rusty. It was in.
No, it was.
But what a run from Aït-Nouri. But that's what you're going to get when you got Pepe.
Laka has got a second win, Bungle. I think you're right.
What are you doing there?
I don't know, but I don't know why Neves fell for a Xhaka potential right-footed shot from 20 yards away. Pepe swings the ball in. Cody with a header away. Aït-Nouri flicks the ball away again. Gabriel steps in.
Gets the advantage as well. Xhaka tries to reverse pass.
It was the right idea.
Yeah,
idea.
I won't go mad at him for that.
How long's left? There is 4 minutes plus added time.
4 minutes plus added time, Mom.
Pretty much 3 minutes now. Yeah, 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
You can see I'm quite nervous. I've just got my eyes glued to the TV. Apologies, people. This Pepe fella's not bad. We should sign him.
Yeah, I think he's worth about 72, right? 72 mil.
Saka. Digs
the ball out. Nice.
Edge. Ødegaard.
Potential? No.
It didn't really look convincing.
No.
3 minutes plus added time. Come on, you Gunners. Come on. Do you think there's one more chance for either side?
I think there's definitely a chance for Arsenal.
Serious?
I do. I think Wolves, the only chance we might get is on the break. I think there's a few players out there with some dead legs. Guys, we just...
Oh my days!
And clip the bar.
It was much closer than... But Jose Sarr deceived us there.
Yeah.
He made it look like it was...
Here we go. Dendonker's coming on to waste some time, I'd imagine. Sit in the midfield, maybe go to 3-5-2. Not too sure who's coming on for.
Raul. Oh, man. Just go off on the side, man. Send him off, man. Do it again. Look at him. Surely a yellow card.
Yeah, he should be booked for this. I don't quite know what's going on.
He's doing this again?
Just gets off.
Just get off.
Guys, if you're not watching, I don't quite know what's going on here. Raul Jimenez is having his histrionics again, like he did against Man City. He's got booked. He's very lucky to not be sent off, to be honest, right now, guys. He's continuing this weird protest. Don't quite know what's going on. Indefensible right now. I don't quite know what's going on. I don't know why he hasn't gone off when he's supposed to.
What's this?
I have no idea. It's something Raul's done before already this season, right?
Honestly, he's a madman. He is. Xhaka don't do anything crazy.
I don't think he can do anything crazy when Raul's on the pitch right now.
What is he doing?
No idea. Without the commentary, guys, we're not too sure what's going on. It looks like Jimenez has been taken off for Dendoncker.
Basically,
you could argue that Jimenez should be sent off right now. I don't quite know why he hasn't gone off when he's been told to 3 or 4 times.
He's saying it, Matt G. When I said send him off, you get... I didn't expect all this to follow afterwards. Get on.
Guys, there's a lot of silence because we don't quite know what's going on. It's not actually even Raul that's going off. It's Daniel Podence. So I really don't know. All I know is that when you asked Mama G Talks what the minutes were, it was 87 and now it's 89. So whatever's just happened, Wolves have added on 3 or 4 minutes worth of extra time, which away from home, I don't think we should be doing because that could easily bring on some unnecessary pressure with the next couple of minutes.
That's a joke. That's referees in this country for you, man.
Don't quite know what was going on there. Really don't understand it.
Surely that yellow card shouldn't be a thing then, should it?
What's that?
For Raul?
I don't know what that was. Was he injured or something? Arsenal with the ball breaking through. Looks like Dendonker's about to foul Ødegaard.
Nah, he does well.
Xhaka with a shot. Dendonker blocks it. The ball's recycled back to Tierney. Out to Saka. Xhaka's made another lovely run between the lines.
Corner.
With a corner for Arsenal.
6 minutes added time. We're 30 seconds into it, ladies and gents.
Arguably, I think it should be more than that after that. I don't quite know what's going on. Guys, if you've got the commentary, was Raul injured or something? Is that why he should have been told to go off?
Talk to me, Ed, if it stays this
way. Well, there we go. Matt G saying he's watching it. He doesn't know what's going on. So just the ball.
Ed, talk to me if it ends 1-1.
Yeah.
Who's it better for?
I don't think it's bad for either team. I think both teams would take the status quo as it is.
4 points from Wolves, not bad.
No, you take that. If you forget the name of the club,
yeah.
If you take the where we are in the table, you would take 4 points.
Yeah, it's true. 4 points. 4 points from Wolves isn't bad. We've got to think about it. Arsenal fans, I know.
Yeah, it is tense. Mama Edmin.
Big up, yeah, it is big up Bernadette. Oh man, it's
too tense to watch.
It is tense, but I'm taking my emotional hat off now. Yeah, 4 points. Literally, yeah.
So Nuno Tavares has just come on, or if you want to say it, Tavares.
No, Tavares
has just come on for
that's how Bruno
Kieran Tierney, who also suffers with cramps, just like our own left back, ain't Nori.
He's going to say something else then. Oh, but there's Tavares. Wow, good press. Eddie,
guys,
don't foul.
Guys in the chat, what about man of the matches for this game so far? Well, maybe we can. Question. We'll talk about it at full time because it looks like I can see another Arsenal goal here. Personally,
it's definitely not Saka. What is he doing there?
I don't know.
There's a big opportunity.
This is a big test for Neto's legs right now.
I think
Neto a season or so ago would have ran Ben White there.
Yeah, sure. No. Nothing stupid there, Erdegaard. That Saka, I'm sorry, he hasn't. I love him. I absolutely love the kid, but he's not been on it today. Super Nick.
Nervous is how he's feeling.
I'm sure you can probably tell. You can probably tell Super Nick.
I can feel his legs moving under the table.
I know. I'm just whacking Ed right here. Bang, bang, bang.
There's a lot of comments.
You can try to. I know. I'll try. But if Arsenal win, I think this will be the Leicester moment where basically we scored a last-minute winner against Leicester. I thought we was going to win the league from that moment.
What season was that?
Do you remember? What is it? Do you remember?
No.
It was against, what's it called? Ooh. It was against, who was it now? Oh, it was against Leicester. And we lost 3-2 to Man United in the end when Leicester won the league. I thought we was going to win it.
Wolves pressing. Pepe with the ball to Ødegaard. T, there's a question there. Can Arsenal get the win? Gunners in the chat getting that as well.
I don't know.
There's 2.5 minutes or so to go. Aït-Nouri's on the floor. I'd imagine this is cramped because he is a kid still. He can't get past 70-odd minutes without getting cramp. So it's a real issue.
Oh, yeah.
Bungle there saying watch the counter. I don't know if Wolves are going to try and counter.
Yeah.
We just had a potential chance to counter there and we pulled it all the way back. So
okay. If we do win, I'll go absolutely nuts, but I don't think we will. I think a draw. I think that's what the game's going to end in now. Go on Tavares, then on Tavares. Good driving. Don't leave the ball though.
Donker who runs.
He's running into nowhere. He can't bend his back. What's he doing? You got to turn around and play it back there. You've got less than 2 minutes to go.
Clear the ball, please, Connor. I think from a Wolves point of view, I'd have taken a point. I said 1-1. I'd snap your hands off right now for the referee to.
There was a good point you actually said earlier on today. Didn't say it in the stream. A point against West Ham and Arsenal was actually.
There we go. Oh, what a lovely chance there from Saka using his right foot, shooting from about 12 yards out on the angle. Very good save from Jose Sarr. Very, very good save from Jose Sarr. It's potential. Goal.
Yes!
Lacazette finds his shooting boots from somewhere. I did say it was coming.
Come on.
Said it was coming.
Come on. Yes.
There you go, Super Nick. You can see them winning.
I want to shout so loud. I just want to scream.
I've got a feeling this might be a mistake from Jose Sarr, by the way. I think it goes through his hands.
Days. Arsenal. Oh, Lacazette. You know what? He has been good, though.
Yeah.
Bro.
I've got a feeling that's a mistake from Jose Sarr, I think. The ball seems to go through his hands.
2-1.
I did say it about 45 seconds ago or something.
Yes. I couldn't see the winner coming. Oh yeah, and he's put Lacazette in there. Oh man, Lacazette. 96th minute.
Connor Cody playing everyone on side. Yeah, Jose Sarr. I think it's off Jose Sarr. I think it goes in. I don't think Lacazette's shooting. I think he's crossing.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that might be even an own goal.
That's an own goal. It's not even a Lacazette goal. It's an own goal.
It's a flat from Jose Sarr. Saved us a lot this season with a lot of things. He saved us just on that Saka shot.
96.
Wolves haven't posed any threat in the second half. We haven't posed a threat at all.
Come on, Arsenal.
So I'd imagine that'll be full time now with the referee blowing up now. I'd imagine with the ball with Arsenal.
Odegaard.
It's a big win for Arsenal. Deserved win
Surely
as well.
He's offside. Let it go.
Deserved win for Arsenal, I'd imagine as well. This big win. Where does this put Arsenal in the league now? Are they above West Ham?
Yeah,
closer to Man
United. Yeah. You can tell there's a child in the house. Tereak, quiet. I only do this for my little boys, for my young guns. Hopefully, no, he's not going to be a young gunner.
And the referee will blow up now, I'd imagine.
Arsenal win by 2-1, bro. Come here.
Oh, big win. Just like it wasn't the Molyneux. There's a difference to this team, and I don't think you'd have saw it with Aubameyang.
Absolutely not. Man.
I think there's a closeness with this team that you can definitely see. It's big.
I could not believe that. Oh, look at this. Look at them scenes at the end right there. The fact that Lacazette was involved is massive. Hopefully that'll be massive for his confidence going forward. Because you know what? I actually think that he actually had a decent game. Flipping 2 winks. I would never ever top 3. Here we come to EPG. Man, look at Arteta. Look at the scenes. Do you remember we
unknown CC on a title charge now?
On a title charge. Let's have a look at it again.
Pretty sure Lacazette isn't shooting there. It's an awful shot come cross. And it comes off Sarr's thumb or something and goes in. But like I said, for most of the game, Wolves were not posing a threat. And what did I say about that added time on from Jimenez histrionics?
You did. Look,
it's just giving more and more time for the home team with the ascendancy to do something.
But bro, smashed it. Top one.
Yeah,
guys in the chat, you clip him. She's got to clip this. Guys in the chat, I just want to say a massive thank you because we're going to wrap it up now because, you know, some people got work tomorrow. But yeah, big ups to absolutely everyone who's come in. Thank you so much to Ed for picking me up. Thank you so much for Tish behind the scenes. Guys in the chat, I just want to can you guys just put a round of applause in for Tish and behind the scenes? This is the first time controlling all the comments, making sure everything's put up. She's been wonderful, making sure that it doesn't get ruined for the experience and that catching the goal. But guys, thank you so much.
Man of the matches, guys, get them in the comments after. I think for me, I think for Arsenal, do you know what? Xhaka in the second half, very good. I think Pepe, when he came on, was very, very good. But I don't know. I think it was a very good performance. Laka, probably. Lacazette's effort,
bro,
hard work.
I was saying, he's been good. He has been good apart from that lack of a goal. Great stream. Thank you so much, everyone. I really do appreciate you all. Can all of you smash that like button if you haven't done so already and get in the comments straight afterwards. Let us know who your man of the match is, what your thoughts were. And if you want to see this more in the future, definitely subscribe and get it up. You know what, people? It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, night, morning over there, the rest of your day.
Arsenal 1 point behind the top 4 with 2 games in hand.
Exactly. Big up, everyone. Love to you all and peace.